KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then
Boom! With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
I haven't watched it because I understand that I've had enough people that I like or trust or both that say that's a good movie, like a really good movie. But it also, every single one of them also says it's a really stressful movie.
Yeah. And you don't want that.
I don't. I really don't, dude. Like, I really, really don't. Which is weird because, you know, there'll be like action movies and stuff that are cool. There's movies that are like a mile a minute. You know, that movie just seems like it's, you know, you and I are kind of the same way about that stuff where we're not, or is it you and Chris or me? I don't know who it is. There's a combo here that don't like the cringy situation movies. Actually, Chris loves those, I think. Never mind. But like, you know, like Curb Your Enthusiasm is a wonderful show. But there are times where I'm just like, oh God, I can't. This is bad. That's a different sort of thing. I need to watch it, but somebody said it's a great thing to watch on a plane. I'm like, I don't do anything on a plane to increase my heart rate.
Really?
Oh, huge fan of
plugging things in and getting the fan on.
Yeah.
Lying flat after
relaxing
the shower.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Although I was watching the NCAA tournament yesterday, and there was a commercial on, and CBS, of course, so they're running. They're going Masters heavy right now. CBS. Garage. And something hit me. Not like in the face. In the heart. In the soul. I will be returning to Northern California on a 12-hour flight on Masters Sunday with no access to television.
How does one do it?
My favorite Sports Sunday of the year.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
You got to plan that better.
Honest to God, I do. I really
I feel like this happens to you.
No, he says this, and then when he gets back, he's like, well, I was actually able to find a way to get it to watch it.
I hope so. I just don't know how I'm gonna.
I'm flying back when the Super Bowl's going on.
No, that didn't happen.
Yeah, I was able to get a personal flight out and was able to go to the Super Bowl instead.
Or Lakewood Park.
playing the Masters?
That is for Chris. Why? It's not an original. I got to turn it down for 2 seconds. Did this for Chris. What do you think? So if Lincoln Park was still around, well, they are, but you know, did this classic. I actually like it better than the original. Chris, your thoughts?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know? Do you really not know?
No.
It's Lincoln Park doing Wonderwall by your guys. Better. Also, that's weird. Can you get YouTube tagged for playing a cover?
Yes.
That's stupid. If we can get YouTube tagged for playing a cover, then how does YouTube have covers up that don't get tagged by regular people? Jason? I don't understand any of those rules, man. I really don't. I would like to have a conversation with Tom YouTube about that. Just get all the rules, because you know I have a theory. I don't think anybody understands them, and I don't think they understand them. I do know, however, on the text line, apparently Darius Acuff has already been ruled out by some Kings fans.
Oh.
Acuff, dude, is way too small, and Arizona has completely taken his game away. I hope the dumbass Kings don't take him.
Yeah, I'd judge it all by that game.
I would, too. We should talk about we've kind of talked about the Acuff stuff this week.
Devonta was already out, so I mean,
he was out,
long gone.
Yeah, he was out right at the beginning.
Can't draft him.
What does that mean?
Boozer. Kingston Flemings, he's gone.
Is it old man yelling at the cloud if I were to say I'm not a Duke fan per se, but I loved those Larry Johnson Run and Rebel UNLV teams, and I also loved maybe the college basketball team I followed the most was Thomas Hill, Christian Laettner, Bobby Hurley. You know, that Duke run. They were just super fun. And it was easier to get behind those. If you didn't have, I had Florida State, but they didn't do anything in basketball. It was easier to get behind those teams because you'd watch them. You'd watch them as these freshmen are going to be good.
You get to know them.
And part of me goes, not that they weren't necessarily the trailblazers on the whole thing. They weren't the first, but that Fab Five team might actually have done more damage long term for the sport of college basketball in that aspect. Because I remember when Corey Maggette left Duke.
First one. Huge deal. And he ended up, I think, going back and getting his degree years later as a promise to Coach K. But I'm watching the tournament yesterday. I was like, look, I'm not advocating. I get it. Look, if they can make money and they should have the right, and it is what it is. And I'm saying as a fan of college basketball, just purely without taking anything else into account, how freaking cool would it have been to watch Cam Boozer, Con Knippel, and Cooper Flagg, 2 sophomores and a freshman, leading this Duke team? Right.
That's insane. You've got the 1-2 rookies of the year. And by the way, how did Duke not win it all last year? With those, you got the top 2 rookies of the year in the NBA. How amazing would it be if that had all happened back in the Laettner days, where these guys are? I think Hurley was a senior. I think Laettner might have been a junior. I could be wrong, but I know they played at least 3 years. Mm-hmm. How insane would it be, some of these college teams, to watch these guys for 3 years mesh? You would have such a different level at the tournament, I don't know.
Days gone by. That's long, long gone now.
Days gone by. But then with the Acuff thing, and I've been trying to find a way to
I keep saying all week, like, I really want to get into the A-Cuff stuff, and we've talked about it a bit, like we talked about with Bobby Gerald yesterday and all that. But there's a take I've been trying to launch all week, and I'm going to fumble it. The reason I have been hesitating on it is our friend Matt George. I don't want to appear like I'm countering or rejecting his reporting this week on Darius Acuff, which was basically Darius Acuff has a lot of fans within the Kings organization.
I would believe that.
And is definitely high up on their draft boards. And by the way, Matt did nothing wrong, and Matt said nothing wrong. There's literally not one thing I would reject or criticize about what he said or how he said it. And it got picked up everywhere, and it sparked. And by the way, that's part of the job of the job. Great job, Matt. So this has nothing to do with that, other than for me to say, Caleb Wilson has a lot of fans within the Kings organization, and he's very high up on their draft board. AJ DeBonsa has a lot of fans within the Kings organization, and he's way high up on their draft board. Cam Boozer, Darren Peterson, Kingston Flemings. Everything Matt said is 100% true. It also applies to a minimum of 8 other college basketball players right now. And I'm not saying that to diminish what he said. I'm saying it because I feel like that has now turned the focus directly on, the Kings are drafting Darius Acuff Jr. Well, they might.
Yep.
They might. But I think because we're so early on in the draft process, we haven't even gotten to the lottery yet.
Yeah.
That I think we're all kind of looking for that interesting target. And what Matt didn't say is that they have Acuff ahead of Boozer or Peterson or DeBonsa or Wilson or anything or Ament.
Yeah.
There's 7 or 8 names in this draft that there are members of the front office that really, really think they could be something and that are high. Now, when you say high up on the draft board, that's the other thing. Well, what's the definition of that? Is that top 5? Is that top 10? I can tell you there are probably, now this is just me spitballing here. I think there are 3 guys, probably 2 to 3 guys that would be in the mix if the Kings got the number 1 pick. If the Kings got the number 2 pick, I think there's 3 to 4 guys. I think you expand that as you go down the roster, or as you go down the number of picks. So when you say that Acuff is liked and is high on the board, that's 100% accurate. But I think the next sentence is, it's actually same sentence. It's Darius Acuff is very high on the Kings draft board and has a lot of fans within the organization, comma, as do about 7 other guys that could all get in the mix. And we've seen guys go up and down and left and right on that thing, and we'll see some maneuverations. You see the mock drafts right now. I'm sure they will resemble somewhat what the actual draft ends up being, but there will be, and every year there are, especially a little lower, there are adjustments. There are folks that jump up. There are folks that fall down. We don't even know where the Kings are going to pick. I believe this to be true. If the Kings pick 1, 2, or 3, I don't think somebody like Darius Acuff Jr. will be in the mix. I think he'll be a conversation, but I think that would be considered a bit of a leap, a little bit of a jump. I still think your top 3 are some combination of Peterson, not in this order, DeBonsa, Boozer, Peterson, somewhere in there. And honestly, if there was a 4th, or if there was somebody that could jump up into that 3, it might be Caleb Wilson. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it would be.
They don't have to know today.
They 100% don't. They 100% don't, honestly. Campeo, I'm actually glad Campeo brought this up. Matt needs to chill. Yesterday,
What did he do?
No. Does he need to chill?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yesterday, he said that Perry would fail if he drafted a two-time All-Star. Now, this is what Campeo's doing there, and I appreciate that, is often what the media does, which is offering a headline without context. The context is if Scott Perry, Matt was saying, I don't know what the hell Matt said, but he's talking about Brandon Ingram. You do?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Basically, if the Kings drafted Brandon Ingram's career, so they're not drafting Brandon Ingram.
Yes.
And the framework is a two-time All-Star.
Yes.
That would be I don't know if he said failure, but a disappointment.
Yeah, I don't know what's the controversy there.
I do.
Go ahead.
You disagree with that, or you agree with it?
I 100% agree with it.
I think that's completely wrong.
Tell me why.
Okay.
No, I'm just asking.
I will.
Yeah.
In the history of the Sacramento Kings, the history, 41 years, how many players have been two-time All-Stars?
Cousins. Mitch. Weber. Beja. Okay. Was Fox a two-time or a one? He was a one-time.
There's one more.
Fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit.
All right. I'm not missing anything pre-Mitch era.
No, there's just one more.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Who's the fifth? Just for
Bonus.
Okay.
So they draft any of those five, they failed?
Well,
failed.
I didn't. Okay. First off, just
and
to be
there's
clear,
a lot of nuance.
I know. No,
obviously.
totally. So I don't like the word failed because I don't think that's fail.
Okay. And I don't know
the word I was attached to was disappointing.
Okay. So that's disappointing if they did something that in the history of the organization has been done 5 times and 2 of those are in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if Peja will get there.
And if you're making it to the All-Stars, you're also winning.
Can I just say, by the way, we're doing some heavy lifting just to be fair because I don't know. You're attaching. I'm talking very specifically. I think you're looking at it in the glasses of a 2-time All-Star. I'm looking. I don't care. I'm looking at it as Brandon Ingram. That's how I took it.
Yeah, I took it as he's a 2-time
is a
All-Star.
2-time All-Star,
and
but
is not done. Could be another.
No,
but let's
totally.
just say he's not.
I'm having. For me, I'm not applying that to. I'm not automatically attaching that to everybody that's been a 2-time All-Star in their career. I'm saying specifically Brandon Ingram's career,
right,
which includes being a 2-time All-Star. That's a footnote to me because it's Brandon Ingram. I mean, of course, it's not a failure.
Yeah,
of course, it's not a failure, and there will be 57 other picks that are worse than Brandon Ingram.
Right.
But if you told me right now, we drafted Caleb Wilson 4, and he would have Brandon Ingram's career, I would be underwhelmed. I wouldn't be underwhelmed. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me take that back. That's the wrong word. I would be.
Well, you're using disappointed, so you'd be disappointed.
I would be disappointed because I hope that this draft has players that would have a better career than Brandon Ingram. This team needs better players than Brandon Ingram in order to contend for a title.
Okay.
I would like those players.
What if Keegan Murray in the next 4 years becomes an All-Star twice? How do you feel about his career?
His career's great. We already have him.
Took him 4.
Huh?
They took him 4.
I totally get it.
So
now
they got a 2-time All-Star Brandon Ingram career.
Let me reverse it. If you told me Keegan Murray was going to be a 2-time All-Star over his career, and well, by the way, also, see, this is where this goes off the rails a little bit because Brandon Ingram is not. You're using a definition of 2-time All-Star. Now, I don't know how many times he was an All-Star. Okay. But let's say Ben Wallace was a 2-time All-Star, and I would rather have that. I think he was more than that, but yeah, probably somewhere around there. Specifically, Brandon Ingram is what I'm focused on.
Okay,
I've never been. He's a great scorer.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure on this draft pick.
Yes.
So we're also weighing everything that.
Yes.
I mean, could the experts be wrong?
Yes.
Like maybe the draft's not that good.
Yes.
I mean, Bagley was 2.
Yes.
That draft ends up being great.
Yes.
It's a bad pick. We can all acknowledge that, but man,
yes.
I would take that in a second.
So looking back on it, drafting De'Aaron Fox was a disappointment.
Yeah, 1 All-Star.
Again, here's the thing: we're looking at this differently between the.
No,
three
but
of
it's
us.
some you wanted to draft
De'Aaron Fox. Okay. What?
I wanted to explain where I was
go
going
ahead.
with it. De'Aaron Fox was drafted as to be the number one guy. In his career with the Kings, we found out he can't be the number one guy. He needs someone better. He needs to be the number 2.
Yes.
Or the number 3 like he is in San Antonio. So going back to that draft, not getting a number 1 guy is now a disappointment.
And I also think he's one of the greatest Sacramento Kings. And if you become a 2-time All-Star, you're probably on that list because it also means you're probably, like Fox, could have been an All-Star another time or two. Sabonis maybe another time or two. Peja, all those guys have been close. It's not like you get there for 2 years and then you just, they were bad other years.
I think.
Like Ingram's been close other times.
I think that's a wonderful conversation because I think this is part of the sea change that we need as a fan base and as an organization. Because everything you're saying is 100% right. Here's my counter. I don't care what the Kings have done in the past because this is one of the worst, most disgustingly failing organizations in the history of sports. So for me to sit here and acknowledge, as you are, well, if we get this is going to be a top X of the hit. And you're 100,000% right. But
so what are you saying?
I'm saying
I don't understand.
I'm saying that I hope in this draft, because I would also hope, by the way, this is the most we're going to lose in a while, the highest we're going to pick in a while, which you never know. I hope that we get a franchise player that can be the best player on a team that can contend for a championship. There is no world. See, that's my lens. There is no world that Brandon Ingram can be the best player on a championship contending team, in my opinion, at any point in his career. Brandon Ingram is an incredibly gifted scorer. He's actually a better rebounder than most people think. I don't hate his game, but there are some calories that are a little empty with me when it comes to it, always have with Brandon Ingram. And when you look at the teams Brandon Ingram's played for, I don't have the numbers off the top of my head. I think he's probably below 500 for his career. He's 1 of 5. He's 20% on the floor. I understand that. But I don't want to use, for me, I don't want to use past Kings benchmarks to determine whether or not future is successful. For me, we're an expansion team.
But I think that's what you're doing with Ingram. Like I know it's not past because we're living it, but you're taking his career and treating that the same way as if I were to say, take Ingram out and put that in Richmond. And if I said, well, Richmond proved that he couldn't be a guy that could be the number 1 guy on a team and take him to a championship, even though I'm like, that's one of the greatest players in the last 40 years.
I'm only using Ingram because he's the example, bro.
No, I know, but I think it's the same way you're using the argument, I think.
And how many players are like that in the league?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 or 7.
So if the Kings get 7th pick, they have to get that guy?
They don't have to.
Oh.
And they probably won't. But that's what I want.
Okay. Well, no, I get that.
That's what I want.
No, I totally understand
That's what I'm looking at. So
this
is what I want.
I mean, I want them to get the greatest player in the history of the game.
And at an extreme, so do I. So if they don't get the greatest history,
I'm not going to fault the guy.
I want that, but I'll go with that for a second. I want the next draft pick to be the greatest player in the history of the game.
I do too. Which I will say they probably won't be.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. There's a pretty decent chance that won't be the case.
But I won't, even if we put a name to it, I won't blame Caleb Wilson.
No.
I won't blame him for that.
But if the player, and when it's all said and done, and you ask me to look back at this draft in 20 years, hey, Dave, I know you wanted the greatest player in the game out of that pick in 2026. Caleb Wilson was a 5-time All-Star. Did he meet your wishes? Well, by definition, I have to say no. Because my wish was right.
Yeah, but that's your high one. But I think your other one is a franchise player that can lead the team to a championship type thing. If he didn't do that.
If I told you there were 2 players in the top 10 picks in this draft, there were 2 players that would meet in the future the championship requirement.
Yeah.
Okay. And I told you that there were 3 players that would have the equivalent of Brandon Ingram's career, leaving 5 as crapshoots. Okay, so you roughly have a 20% chance of getting a player that's going to be a championship caliber. Yeah. You have a 30% chance of getting a Brandon Ingram type. and you have a 50% chance of getting neither, something below, would you take Brandon Ingram or would you take the chance at getting one of those two players?
Well, if I knew that, I'd rather take the chance.
And that's not a gotcha. I'm saying I agree that that's unlikely.
But also, like, in fairness, if the Kings will pick fourth and the 2-1 ahead of them, what could they have done about that?
Then you're hoping you get Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Then you're hoping you get Brandon Ingram. And for me, and again,
the problem is in the history of the draft, that player went after them and like right after them in their history, right, has been the next player or the player fourth and went fifth. If they were picked 12th, they went 13th.
Yes.
Like, they missed them.
If my son brings home his grades tomorrow and he's got a B, I'm going to be a little disappointed that B wasn't an A, but I'll take that B over a C, D, or F any day of the week. But I am pushing him, and I am hoping he gets an A. I want and hope and pray that the Kings find their franchise player. I worry if it's a Brandon Ingram, and that's kind of where I agree with Matt. That's not the guy. We're going to have to find a different guy to supplement that guy. And by the way, that guy's had a little tough time fitting in certain places. Who knows? It's a really good conversation, though. We'll take a break. We're going to talk a lot about that today, along with the NCAA tournament, March Madness, Kings Rewind. There was baseball, almost all of it, but some not. Yeah, and so much more. Kings losing Orlando last night. I was very proud of them. I was, not just a moral victory proud.
Closer to Ingram.
I was. We'll start a Friday show for you next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton and Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton and Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
The other guys must think you failed math. Get this huge discount. Then the fine print hits you with $5,200 in mandatory ads. It's adorable in a scammy kind of way. At Hoblet, we skip the tricks. The price you see is the price you actually pay. What a wild concept, huh? Hoblet, family owned 77 years. Experience the difference online at hobletdodge.com.
Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring a check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated, so don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart, just complete the purchase. Hurry! This deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
Meet iPhone 17e. A whole lot for a lot less. With an almighty, all-powerful A19 chip. And Ceramic Shield 2, built to survive this. And this. And a 48-megapixel fusion camera with 2x optical quality zoom and next-gen portraits. And double the starting storage of iPhone 16e. And long-lasting battery life for hours of watching the studio.
That's the dream!
And it comes with Apple Intelligence. And you can charge it with USB-C. Or with MagSafe accessories. And a whole lot more. All for a lot less. Get the new iPhone 17e at Verizon today.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return, but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
When life calls for a little extra, a kitchen upgrade, paying off debt, or that dream vacation, Valley Strong Credit Union is here to help. With a Valley Strong home equity loan, you can tap into your home's value with competitive rates, flexible terms, and local guidance you can trust. Get approved in as little as 5 minutes, with funding in as few as 5 days. Your goals are within reach. Visit ValleyStrong.com to get your offer today. Valley Strong Credit Union. Grow your possibilities. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 456506.
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED? And right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Schedule your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation today. Call 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
When you take the time to shop at Folsom Lake Honda, there's one thing you'll always find. Happy people ready to serve you. As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
Folsom Lake Honda, yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
It was a weird answer,
Jason.
Okay, weirdo. Party of what?
Hey, by the way, just a long form tease. New game today.
I am
maybe
count to 20
backwards.
I'm
also maybe just telling you that.
I'm simultaneously happy because I'm scared of last week's game.
Well, maybe I'm throwing you off.
I also am scared because that's what they say, the devil you know.
That game kind of ruined you for the weekend.
I was just honestly I don't mind the game itself and what happened because we played a game before. What I mind is the time I spent going, dude, am I okay? Yeah. Like, do I?
Well, we're gonna have that answer today because we're going back, baby.
Way back?
No, maybe it's the same game. You guys need to master that.
I mean, look, the competitive part of me is like, you know what? Bring that game back.
Okay.
What's scary is you remembered all of this stuff
after the fact,
like days later.
Yeah,
I think it's something to
sharp.
do. It's
sharper than ever.
Yeah, I know. There's some part of the brain that was having a hip check that day or something. I don't know. That's what's confusing. Why can't I remember this? But why can't I remember this? It's
like a mechanic if they opened it up. Whoa.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What is happening? Like, why is it that you and I can sit here and roll through yacht rock songs off of a split second? You know,
oh.
Why is it we can do that, but then it's like, oh, remember 7.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Jason, I was. We're way past the whole, moral victory phase with this team, I think.
Yeah, but what could yesterday be? It's got to be something in that.
I agree
realm,
with you.
Right? Like, I think that's what I said to G-Man when he was, wrapping it up, throwing it to me. I'm like, yeah, G-Man, look, you lose. It's 55th loss, 54, like too many. But, like, I was kind of proud of him. Like, can that?
Yes.
I mean, I expected them to lose.
Yes.
They hung in the game. There was like 3 different times it was like, oh, okay, they're going to lose by 25.
Yeah.
And in the fourth quarter, when they went like 6 minutes without scoring, I'm like, well, that's too bad. They're going to lose by like 17, but whatever. And then it's like, wait, are they going to win this game?
What was the spread yesterday?
3.5. Or sorry,
No, it was not.
It was 3.5 and 1.5 for the other two teams, which is a combined 5, and the Kings were 15.5. And why do I remember that?
This is sharp as attack.
Why do I? That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so what can we call it? Like we had the Bewody and all those other
yeah,
things.
this is a happy loss.
Haloti.
A Haloti Nagata. Wasn't that a Baltimore Raven?
Yeah.
Haloti Nagata.
Something like that.
That was yeah. Because I know I don't put fruit in my beer guy out there that's like, why don't you give everybody a participation trophy? Moral victory. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get it, dude. But they signed a guy yesterday on a hardship contract because they're worried about even being able to legally field play 8 people. The NBA requires you to suit 8 up. And I know for a fact that there was a conversation at some point in a room somewhere in that building with somebody I was talking to saying, there's a thought that, God forbid something goes wrong on this road trip. We may have to put we might put a hurt player in, let me be clear here, a hurt player in uni to basically dress and sit on the bench to pass the rules and just obviously never play them.
Yeah.
That's the world they're in.
They went from having 8 the other day to all of a sudden yesterday before tip-off. I'm like, whoa, they have 11.
Right.
What a surplus. And then Hayes gets hurt, doesn't come back. I mean, it's like, come on.
I don't want to go too far. I don't. Look, hyperbole is hyperbole. I'm not trying to go too far on the other side. And in 3 for Madness, we're going to talk about this a little more. But guy on his couch and Precious Achua, second-round pick, and Maxime Reynaud. Devin Carter, who had crashed out as a lottery bust. Doug McDermott, 71 years old. Dylan Cardwell is an undrafted rookie. 2, not 1, but 2 Daquans, Jeffries and Plowden. Killian Hayes was on his couch. Patrick Baldwin Jr. was on his couch.
There's the all-couch team?
We honestly, at what point is it okay to say, hey, this coaching staff actually, towards the end of the season, they're kind of doing the best job they've done. They have, no disrespect, compared to the rest of the NBA, like nothing to work with.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of getting, I don't want to say mad, but the people that were getting mad that they were winning games, I understand the logic. It was
totally.
Like, I'm trying to tell you, look what they're putting out there. What do you want them to do? Yeah, okay, bench DeRozan when he's getting on a heater, or bench Westbrook when he's carrying a game for a while. Okay, but other than that, like you just said it, who they're playing, and they are competing. Most nights. The Charlotte game got out of hand. But, I mean, like, last night I would not have been shocked if would the Magic get 121 if we're saying, it's a 121-90 final. Like, but it wasn't.
They were competitive all night. By the way, at one point, I had the Kings game on and I had the 2 March Madness games on. Dude, at one point, late in the March Madness games.
Yeah, they were all together.
And the Kings were, like, down 2.
Yeah.
Texas was, like, up 1. And then I think the first half, the first half, second half had just started or something. And it was like Illinois 3, Houston 2.
Yeah.
My God.
And that other, what was the Iowa, Indiana?
Yeah.
Started like 20 minutes after.
Iowa, Indiana. What am I tripping on?
Wait, Iowa,
Nebraska.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Iowa, Nebraska was like 20 minutes after the first game, and it finished before the first game.
Yeah, what was that?
Because the Texas-Purdue game took forever.
I honestly thought, by the way, that Houston-Illinois game, too, was going to, like, seriously end up, like, 30-29. Holy crap. It was like 3-0 or something, or 4-0 Illinois with, like, 7 minutes gone in the game or so. I kept watching the score bug to go, is there, Anyways, they were all 3 games simultaneously, late in all 3 games, were all either tied or everyone's within 2 or whatever. The Kings were incredibly competitive in Orlando. They beat Brooklyn. I know, whatever, big feat. They go kind of back and forth, beating Utah, beating LA. I mean, I know this team's trying to, or not trying to tank. I know what we as fans want, or most of us do.
But there was something that kind of clicked. They lost by 10 to New Orleans, and then that's before they beat Chicago and Indiana. They beat the Clippers. They beat Utah. They won 4 of 5. They beat Brooklyn. Yeah, some of these teams kind of stink, or really stink. But looking at some of Daquan Plowden led the team in scoring at 22 the night before last. You had back-to-back 30-plus point games from Rayno, Cardwell, Achua. I don't know what else they can do. And last night was the almost perfect outcome if you're a fan of this team losing out. As we talked, they lost. They played mostly. DeRozan was in there. And I'm fine with that, dude. DeRozan's missed, one game this year? Why let the guy get his run a little bit? And they lost. But they lost in a competitive way. And they lost with a team that honestly is like half a G League team.
Right.
And again, I'm not trying to sound disrespectful to the players, but this is not
against a team that had to win. Like Orlando lost 6 in a row. They were desperate for a win.
Playing at home.
Game meant a lot more to them.
Opening day was yesterday. We're going to go around the diamond. Some pitchers pitched and lived up to who they are.
Some didn't.
And let's just say a guy that I think, regardless of who you root for, unless you're, I don't even know if they have a rivalry, but there's a guy that hit one out yesterday that I think all of us as baseball fans can agree. It'd be nice to see him have a healthy season. Yep. We're going to go over baseball, sort of official, but not really opening day next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Spring is here, and there's really nothing better than hitting the open road in a new Honda. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, Stockton Honda has the selection and savings, plus get top dollar for your trade. And while life's roads are often filled with bumps, buying from Stockton Honda couldn't be smoother. Wherever the road you travel might lead, Stockton Honda is happy to get you there. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
It's time for the madness, and your HVAC system is in a full court press. Cold mornings, warm afternoons. Your heater and AC are battling, and your system is working overtime. Don't let your comfort get knocked out. Score Brower Mechanical's Madness BOGO Special. Buy a heating maintenance and get a free AC maintenance for just $89. Call 916-352-3113. Brower Mechanical. Residential and commercial HVAC sales and service. License number 1081055.
Jackson Hewitt will do your taxes for $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So if you're a delivery driver, /handyman, /wedding DJ, you pay only $149 or less. We're talking to you, waitress.
Check, please.
/pet sitter, /influencer. Just $149 or less. Want your refund to work as hard as you? Hurry. Don't wait. File with Jackson Hewitt today. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert. John Party. Chris Young. Turnpike Troubadours. Dylan Scott and more. Line dancing live DJs, Mechanical Bulls, huge festival area, and food trucks. Tickets start at only $68. Country in the Park. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with the California Highway Patrol, Fox Family Heating and Air, and Tacovas. More info at CITPFest.com.
It's weird when you get a stalker. I'll never forget, I met her. She was outside, and she's a stalker, so, not hot. That's just what you picture when you picture a stalker. If they were hot, they wouldn't be a stalker. They'd be my girlfriend.
From Saturday Night Live, his Netflix specials, and Peacock's Bupkis, Pete Davidson, live, Friday, April 10th, the venue at Thunder Valley. Get tickets now at ThunderValleyResort.com. Pete Davidson, live.
Contractors, remodelers, you now have a great supplier to assist you with your next project. Anova Cabinet and Stone in Sacramento. They are Northern California's best kitchen and bathroom remodeling supply store. And Nova has the latest cabinet styles, a great selection of countertops, flooring, bathroom fixtures, and more. Visit their website, InnovaCabinetStone.com. Take advantage of their grand opening special, a $750 in-store credit. Stop by today, Innova Cabinet & Stone in Sacramento.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
If you struggle with alignment off the tee, Golf.com's Zephyr Melton has a fix. If you aren't aimed where you think you are, you're putting yourself in a poor position before you even swing the club. Sometimes your brain will play tricks on you and make you feel like you're aimed one way when in reality you are aligned in a totally different spot. There are only two areas where you get to place your ball before you hit a shot, the green and the tee box. On the green, you always line up your ball when you place it down, so why not do the same thing on the tee box? Try pointing the logo or your Sharpie line down the target line. If you want to get your ball lined up even more precisely, try choosing an intermediate target in between your ball and the distant target, maybe a discoloration in the grass or divot, and then use that as an intermediate target. With that spot picked out, line your ball up pointing right at it. So long as you orient the ball correctly when you place it, you can swing away knowing you're aimed at your target. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
Before we get to baseball, can I was thinking about this last night randomly, because if you want a little insight into my mind, which I'm sure you don't, sometimes I'll just randomly start thinking of statistical measurements in sports. And I'm always...
Why are measurements on your mind?
Great point. Great question. I won't go into it. I'm always looking for better ways to measure. I'm always interested in better ways to measure performance in sports in ways that are easily digestible to the masses, that give a truer picture to the value and impact of a player or team. RBI in baseball. Jason, I'm on first. You hit a home run. You have made it possible through your swing of the bat for me to score and for you to score. Because assuming I was the only guy on, you get 2 RBI. Why do we not apply that same philosophy to assists in basketball?
We don't.
If I pass you the ball and you hit a 3, I get an assist. Mm-hmm. If I pass you the ball and you dunk it, I get an assist. If I pass you the ball and you get fouled and you hit 1 or 2 free throws, I do not get an assist. Why do we not treat I think that there is a different way of measuring assist impact, and I know that those numbers exist, by the way. Would it not be more accurate to look at a player and see how many points he has created through his own passing? And the way I think you could accurately do that would be you're never going to change the stat of assists, because then records go through the window in history. Nobody wants to do that. But I would love to see used more is how many specific points has somebody created directly off an assist. Mm-hmm. I do think that's a more specific way of measuring impact. Like, you look at Nikola Jokic, I think right now he is averaging 20. I think I read it the other day. He's like averaging 27.9 points per game. He's creating 27.8 points per game specifically off of assists that he has gotten. I don't know why you get 1 assist. For example, I know they're different sports, but you get 1 assist, whether the guy scores 1, 2, or 3 points, or 4. It'd be like you hit a home run and you get an RBI. Mm-hmm. You know, like RBI, you're getting every single person you have made it possible to score through your act. You get credit for that in a single or a run batted in. So this would, in fact, be a PPI, a point passed in, where if you're out there on the floor, I hate the fact that somebody doesn't. I hate the fact that I can feed you in the key as your point guard, and you go up and you get fouled, which causes you to miss the easy layup. Had you not been fouled, you go to the free throw line, you sink 2 free throws. I literally get no credit for that. I don't get any credit for that. In what world is that not an assist?
In what world did I not make it possible, do my part in any assist? I pass you the ball. It's a team thing. You still have to convert, so you have to do your part. I did my part. Why would a free throw or free throws not count? Now, if you broke it down, okay, I'm getting a point created, a point batted in for every single thing you convert that's directly off an assisted pass from me. Am I missing something? I mean, honestly.
No, I'm wondering if the reason it isn't on a foul is because you don't know if I was going to make it, the shot. Now, the argument for what you're saying is, well, either way, you got fouled, and you went to the line because of my pass.
Yeah.
And if you made the free throw, then
you made the shot.
Yeah. Now, do you get one assist for that?
I would say
for making 1 of 2, 1 of 3.
Yeah. I would say you get an assist for every point again.
Well, you're trying to do every point created, but even if it's just still 1 assist, is it the same assist on making 1 of 3 free throws as it is if I made all 3?
No, you get 3. You make all 3, you get 3.
Then you're changing the game all the way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It can't be an assist. Yeah. It has. I would like to see something more in the line. Like when I'm looking at those ESPN stats, I'd like to click a button instead of having to go to one of these nerd sites I go to. I'd like to click a button that can show me some of the more specific stuff like box plus minus or defensive win shares. I'd like to be able to go in and directly see on more of your mainstream statistical sites. I'd like to know at the end of the year who created the most points. And I'd like that to be broadcast more and talked about more. What player in the NBA, like these guys led the league in assists. They're going to be at or near the top of all this anyways. But, oh, wow, look, Jason Ross was actually 15th in assists this year, but he was actually 3rd in points created if you factor in threes, twos, and free throws.
Whoever passed the ball to SGA.
Seriously, whoever passed the ball to SGA. Zach Harper's got a great article kind of comparing and contrasting the MVP points, if you will, the what's in favor for Victor Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic, and SGA. You know what I say, Jason? Worst case scenario, just a split of 3 ways.
Okay.
You know what? Just how about a triple MVP? Maybe we just get rid of the MVP altogether. Just go all NBA first team.
Oh, that's not a debate at all.
No, I think everybody would be in favor of that, Jason. I think everybody would like that. No matter what, you're going to get a wrong guy. It's always good to have an award that has ambiguous rules, ambiguous criteria, and is just awarded sometimes based on the fact that person hasn't won it in a while.
Yeah.
Or this person has won it too much.
And it's super cool that also has a play in how they get paid.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Specific awards laid out there and money, cash on that. Here's an old name.
Would have another opening day home run.
There goes out to left, away back, and long gone. Opening day blast for Mike Trout.
Fish out of water.
Look, be healthy, Mike. Please. I know. He's like, okay, Dave, thanks.
Now I will.
I never thought of that.
Never thought of that before, dude. Thanks a lot, guy. I really, really, really would. Can we just get I'm not even asking for 162. Can we get 150?
That'd be great.
Hell, can we, at this, I'd walk away at 140 for Mike Trout and be super happy. Oh, wow, I clicked on the wrong guy. I was like, Mike Trout.
Last year, he ended up playing more than recent years, but still missed.
Mike Trout last year played 130 games.
Yeah.
That's the most he had played in since the 2019 year. What's so sad, Jason, other than his call-up year where he played 40. 139, 157, 157, 159, 159, 114, 140, 134. Okay, that's 2019. 134. Look, it ain't perfect, but I think you'd take that level of health for just about any player through his first 8.5 seasons. Since then, 53, 36, 119, 82, 29, and last year 130. Come on.
Let's go. Come on, Trout.
He's also 34. He's like what? He's like one of those old clunky Trouts with like splotches on it now that just kind of trouts around. Like he's not like super clean rainbow Trout anymore.
Take me to the river.
He's got little whiskers now.
They're gray.
We got a lot more of opening day stuff for you throughout the show. By the way, great job, Sales, so far today. Sales is killer. Yeah. Shout out Sales.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. Let's we're halfway through our Elite 8 teams to be crowned. Let's rate the tourney so far. Tiger Woods and the Masters. Well, we may have an answer for that coming from what would normally be an unlikely place. And the Sacramento Kings. Am I going to make an optimism pitch on them? I know. I have 5 minutes to decide. We'll do it next.
Move. Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. He's here to tell us what's going on for the Declaration of Deal sales event.
Come learn the art of savings with Hoblet when you save up to $13,500 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 2500 and 3500s. Some are even available with 0% financing for 36 months. Plus, with the return of the iconic 5.7-liter Hemi with an all-new 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, you'll find what you already know. This is the best Ram yet.
But do you have the Ram I'm looking for?
Yes, and if we don't, we'll order it for you. The reason we are consistently one of the top Ram dealers on the West Coast is our huge Ram inventory. With over 400 available, including those hard-to-find heavy duties.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$13,500 net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 Limited Longhorns after $1,500 factory rebates. Discounts include $1,000 Hoblet business owner bonus with proof of business ownership. Rebates include $500 on-the-job upfit, must show eligible upfit. Sample VIN 152135. 0% financing for 36 months, only available through SFS for well-qualified buyers in lieu of all rebates. $27.77 per $1,000 borrow. See dealer for details.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite Dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment, coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Progressive's Accident Response can detect and send help when you need it most, after a major car accident. But other accidents, you're on your own. Like when you accidentally call your wife Mom. When you accidentally say Happy Holidays on someone's birthday. When you accidentally wave at someone you thought was waving at you. We can't help with those accidents, but Progressive's Accident Response provides peace of mind after major car accidents. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Limited availability in California. Driver is responsible for emergency and towing charges not covered by the policy.
Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated, so don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert, or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart, just complete the purchase. Hurry! This deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPEED to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPEED for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPEED for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
If you're not looking for a brand new car, at Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. We've kept only the best of our trades, and our buyer has found some of the finest pre-owned Hondas available in Northern California. You can see for yourself at elkgrovehonda.com. Whether you purchase a brand new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, your car buying experience will be the same. We have the right Honda at the right price. You'll find us in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
I was just saw during the break the Kia NBA.com MVP ladder.
You know a little something about ladders.
Yeah. You climb. Yeah. Victor Wembanyama has passed Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for number 1 on the NBA.com Kia MVP ladder.
Well, now SGA needs to have his press conference.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Now the foot's on the other shoe. Right?
Yep.
That's you know what? Have a press conference. State your case. I'm sure nobody will be talking about this from Isaiah Thomas, not our Isaiah Thomas, the other Isaiah Thomas.
And I said this to Kevin Durant, and I'm going to say this to all of you sitting on the panel. And I said to Kevin Durant, hey, if you would have played back in our era and they put you in the triple post at that mid-post area and they took Michael Jordan out and you played with Pippen and you played with Kukoc and you got to run into the mid-post, would he have won 6 championships? Absolutely. With Rodman and Pippen and Kukoc and BJ and Craig Hodges and all them around him, and he get to post up in the mid-range, and that ball is, targeted to him every night, and he's getting up 25, 30 attempts. Yeah, he can do the same thing.
He's saying if you replace Jordan with Durant.
Yeah.
Still
they love each other.
They do. They're friends. Mm-hmm. Isaiah's friends with everybody. Mm-hmm. Nobody doesn't get along with Isaiah Thomas. Yeah. I'm sure that won't be talked about at all. Christopher Ladd, 3 for Madness. Question 1.
Why would we care what a NASCAR owner thinks? Rate the NCAA men's tournament so far.
It's weird. Isaiah Thomas doesn't know any NASCAR.
Neither does Kevin Durant.
Good point. B minus B, B-ish, B-ish.
F.
I don't F. Well, I'll say this, Jason. Go Michigan. My Arizona bracket. That got.
They won.
They did, but Houston didn't. So I control my own destiny with Michigan. I'm nowhere close to controlling my destiny with Arizona. So let's go, Mish. It's been good. Couple of buzzer beaty-ish sorts of things, including this.
Inbound right side pull, three-quarter at the horn is no good, and Purdue wins for the second time in 3 years. The Boilermakers will go to the Elite Eight. Trey Kaufman-Renn with the tip in, and Purdue wins 79-77, and the Boilermakers run continues.
There's been some really good games. There's been a 1 seed go down, a 2 seed go down. When I say like upsets across the board, buzzer beaters, multiple, all that. That's an A for me. But we've still got a lot of tournaments to go.
Yeah, I mean, I think to this point, I feel like I've seen better tournaments, but I'm not disappointed with this one. So B is a good grade.
It's been very entertaining.
Yeah, and tonight we don't know what has in store for us. Then we got the weekend to get us down to the Final Four. We could have a classic championship game. I just don't know what it's going to lay out to be. But I've been entertained. Last night we had that highlight you played was the last shot, but right before that was the tip in. And, the 2 night games weren't as competitive, even though I just felt like Houston was going to do it. Like they were going to be a couple of big shots in a row, and then here they come, but it never happened.
Too much to do. I mean, they made a run towards the end, but and that was the thing on Houston. Most of the analyses I saw of Houston is that this team will win the national title if they can make shots.
Right.
And I know that sounds simplistic, but
they could not yesterday.
They could not. And that was the thing. And they are open to losing. Their defense is tremendous. And if they're making shots, they're relatively unbeatable. The defense wasn't going to go away, and the defense didn't go away last night. But they couldn't make anything.
And then the other part of it, they've also always been, or had been under Kelvin Sampson, a really good rebounding team.
Yeah.
When they got the stops yesterday, I think Illinois got like 3 or 4 key offensive rebounds on misses, and you're like, oh man, that's when you can maybe chip away, and they just weren't able to do it.
I know you were doing double duty last night with the Kings and all. Were you able to hear or as well as watch any of that Illinois Houston game?
Yeah, a good portion of the second half. I was home. Stojakovic.
Like, I don't get it. We just played the clip 2 days ago of Kevin Harlan as a high schooler. If Kevin Harlan was a religion, I'd go on Sundays. I love Kevin Harlan. I have nothing. He's one of my top favorites of all time. And it was like this weird-ass deja vu because it's still to this day, if I think about it, bothers me going back to when the Kings were contending for a title in the early 2000s and Kevin Harlan was on the TNT national call. And he kept calling Peja Stojakovic. And then I'm just watching Illinois-Houston last night. And, there's Andre. Okay, cool. And he's still calling him Stojakovic.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Yes. Like, I don't think it's a question. Like, if he came on, I wouldn't. He and I think I've interviewed him once years ago, but he didn't know who the hell I am enough to know how huge of a fan I am. So I just think it would sound disrespectful. And I would die if Kevin Harlan thought I wasn't a fan of his. But God, I'd love to ask him privately. Like, dude, is it a verbal tick?
Yeah.
Is it something that has nobody ever said anything?
Well, and sometimes you get something stuck in your head. Like, I'll give you one for last night, and now I'm already going to have it confused because it's in my head. When they were talking about, you tell me, what's Arkansas's coach's name?
John Calipari.
Okay. I think John Calipari.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so
I've heard that before.
And I'm like, John Calipari, and then they're like, John Calipari is out, and I'm like, Kamara, Albert.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
So I don't know if it's something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I do not freaking get it. And I love him so much. I just don't know what and here we go. Like almost 25 years later, we're still doing the same thing. And it's a tiny thing coming from the king of mispronunciations right here. But Harlan's perfect.
Yeah.
Except that one thing. Anyway, number 2, please.
Question 2.
President Trump said yesterday that Tiger Woods will not be playing in the Masters this year. It's important to remember Tiger Woods has been dating Trump's ex-daughter-in-law, Vanessa. If true, how disappointed are you?
Yeah, and
about them dating, or
his son, Donald Trump Jr.'s wife of however long, and they've got kids together. They divorced, and Tiger has been dating Vanessa Trump now, who kept the name for a while now. And again, please, I'm not trying to get political. I could also say, hey, potential father-in-law saying this. The reason why I think it's news is because...
Wait, how would it be his future father-in-law?
Oh, I guess it would be his...
No,
yeah, it wouldn't be anything, would it? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Here's the connection. Tiger is the possible future stepfather to the president's grandchildren.
Nailed it.
Twice removed. I don't know. That's an important part of this to bring up because it's not just first off, it's the President of the United States, but also it's not somebody who's just like, I think, like there's a connection there. There's a thing there, obviously. And weirdly enough, like I don't know why that would be said if it wasn't already said. I don't know that was his place to say it. I don't know if that's how Tiger wanted to announce it. I sure want Tiger to play.
Yeah.
Now it looks weird if he does. I'm fine with that too. But I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's accurate. I just don't see the motivation behind it. And again, I'm not trying to get into the other crap. I'm super disappointed. Yes, I totally would want to see Tiger Woods out there, but also I'd rather him not play than go out there and limp around and suck and be at plus 14 after 2. And
that's what I was going to ask you.
Now we're looking at, the old, now we're looking at Vince Neil trying to fart out Dr. Feelgood in front of 4,000.
If he did it that way,
it might sound better than what he's doing now. So
So you would, that was the question I was asking. Like if Tiger, I don't want him to be hurt or limping, but he's us out there at the Augusta.
I don't want to see that.
Okay.
I don't want to see that. I want to...
knowing he's done like by Thursday, you're like, well, he'll play Friday, but that's it.
I want all of my memories of Tiger. Look, I'm fine. Like if Tiger played the senior tour, and I don't know if... I've always wondered that. Like, is he going to play the senior... He doesn't need it. So. I'm with you. Like, I don't mind seeing Tiger go out there and not win, but be competitive. That's fine. I know. I know. Hey, I think his best days are behind him on the golf course. That's hot take. But I also need the memories I have of Tiger Woods to be more of better than most and in your life.
Yeah.
I need that more than I need. I obviously remember him, collapsing to his knees at the U.S. Open and, the pain he's gone through on the course physically. That's going to be part of the memories too. What I don't want is just like, and Tiger from 118 just hits it.
Yeah.
90.
Hit another patron.
Or, even watching him, get outdriven by, like 5-1 Ricky Fowler. I don't need to see that. So I'm disappointed, but I'd rather see it.
I feel like the Masters already is great. If Tiger plays, it elevates it.
Yes.
If Tiger plays and is kind of the version we're talking about, it's like kind of goes back to the original form of it. Like it's great. But if he is in it and then competing and then is actually like in it, then it takes it to a whole nother stratosphere. So I don't know if I'll go disappointed. I mean, I'd rather him play.
Yes.
Unless like our example where he's just like a shell of himself. I don't want to see that. But I hope he does.
Tiger Woods is in contention Sunday or Tiger Woods is in contention. I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be the Masters, but let's use the Masters.
If he's somehow on the first page of the leaderboard?
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything even close to a comparison in sports currently that would have that same? Because I like what you said, Jason. If Tiger Woods was on the first page of the Masters, which is already the tournament in golf, is already its own thing in itself. But if Tiger Woods were to be in contention a couple Sundays from now, if he did play on Sunday, it almost becomes a different sport. It almost becomes a totally different thing. It elevates almost beyond what this already amazing thing would be. I'm trying to think of...
Okay. Well, I think here's the test.
Yeah.
You're all in.
All in.
I'm all in.
All in.
Chris doesn't watch golf.
Yeah.
Chris, are you watching if Tiger Woods on Sunday is in contention at the Masters?
Yes.
Oh, surprising.
You were thinking no.
I was thinking,
Because it doesn't matter. I mean, you and I, we're in.
Yeah.
Like, you're in anyway. I'm in anyway on Masters with Tiger not even playing.
You're in. Yeah. But I'm trying to think like Serena Williams in the finals at Wimbledon.
Because team sports is already a little different.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to think like individual, like Mike Tyson somehow, knocking out the heavyweight champion.
Maybe if heavyweight boxing or some sort of fight had a legend that was another crack at it, but was still had the.
I don't think there's just anything that.
Kobayashi comes back to the hot dog eating contest.
There we go.
Who's a big Kobayashi guy? Man, his orbit is just unmatched. By the way, you mentioned John Calipari.
Which is it?
Yeah. I thought this was an interesting question and answer last night after Arkansas lost.
You've obviously relied on freshmen for a long time. Is it different in today's game when you have some teams using 23, 24, older guys?
25, 26, 27.
Yeah. Is it different relying on
Beards,
freshmen?
kids in the stands, on their second wife. Yeah, this is a little bit different. So then you say, well, why are they staying in school so long? For the money. I don't blame them. I do not blame them. It's our fault that we have nothing that prohibits age. Make it 25. Kids transfer 5 times. Why? It's the same reason. Can I get more money somewhere? That's why if you put your name in the portal and you're on my team, you're out. I'm not going to be extorted. You know where we stand on things. So it's, yes, harder with freshmen. Now, we just brought in 3 5-star freshmen, all physically able to guard 24 and 25-year-olds. If you're not physically able to withstand a 25 or 26, it's really dangerous. But the 3 that we just signed, they're all, I can call them beasts.
I like hearing John Calipari talk about this stuff because I think he's a little more pragmatic and a little more creative than some of your other coaches who have these hard. Like he said, I get it. I don't blame them one bit, but we have to set up some sort of parameters.
There's some flaws here,
and I agree. Like I'm a player's guy. Like look, these guys that are staying in until they're 25, 26, 27. They know. Yeah, maybe they can catch on with some like second league Turkish team or somewhere overseas, but this is their last chance, A, to play competitive basketball, and B, to make more money in most cases than what they're going to be making at whatever their real job is.
Absolutely.
Of course I don't blame them, and Cal doesn't, but like also, should you have 26-year-olds being guarded by 18-year-olds and who transferred 7 times and are making, $500K?
It's just, I mean, you feel like you want some regulations. Like we were talking about Stojakovic earlier. He's playing for Illinois now. He went to Cal and he went to Stanford.
Yeah.
Third team, or Stanford then Cal.
Well, and he was originally going to Texas.
Yeah, so I mean, he's not breaking any rules. He's not the only one. There's lots of people that have done that. It's just, is he going to go to a 4th school? Is he going to enter the draft? I mean,
I was reading a scouting report on him 2 days ago. It's funny how it's like, you would think he'd be an amazing 3-point shooter. He's not.
Yeah.
Like, how does that even happen?
Right.
I mean, the genetics got him into Division I. Good for him. How does the 3-pointer how does that shot not pass on with a lifetime of being coached by one of the sweetest 3-point shots ever? Anyway, number 3, please.
Question 3.
Could the Kings actually be significantly better next season?
Let's just assume that they're not able to offload anyone. Okay, because I can't. I'm going far enough here by trying to assume they're going to get an impact draft player. All right, that I have to assume. Now, if they offload folks, obviously this could change for the better or worse depending on what comes back, etc. But I can't dismiss as negative and pessimistic as I am and as down on this team right now as I am. And I'm the last guy to be optimistic when it comes to this stuff. But I can't dismiss the fact that the last month or so there seems to have been, and part of that, by the way, let's be fair, is they've played a lot of tanking teams. Let's just acknowledge that. But the Clippers weren't tanking. The Magic weren't tanking last night. They've been incredibly competitive, and it's not just incredibly competitive. It's going beneath that and looking at the numbers, looking at, okay, so they could potentially have a guy who a couple years ago averaged 27 on 50, 40, and almost 90 in Zach LaVine. Say what you want about the other stuff he doesn't bring to the table. He's an incredibly gifted offensive player who can shoot from outside on a team that has no three-point shooting right now. A healthy Keegan Murray, the fact that we haven't even seen DeAndre Hunter, so you can switch those guys out or play them together as spreadable defensive wings. You've got Sabonis. I don't know that they're going to re-sign Achua, but I'm hearing rumblings he wants to stay. He likes it here. I don't know if that means they'll be able to work something out, but I wouldn't rule out Achua. So now you have this Sabonis, Cardwell, Achua, Reynaud big front that we haven't had before. You have this Keegan Murray, DeAndre Hunter switchable 3 situation, 3 and D guys, or at least D guys, with some 3. You have this 1 and 2 backcourt where you've got LaVine. Maybe you have DeRozan. I don't know about Westbrook. You've got Devin Carter or Killian Hayes. And, oh, by the way, I would imagine, and I could be wrong, that they're either going to have a Caleb Wilson type at the 4, but more than likely they're going to have a Peterson, a Cuff, whomever point guard. I really think ultimately, unless it was a DeBonsa situation or if Boozer was available and you're picking 2 or 3, I think in the end, all things considered, they're not going to draft for fit, but they understand that point guard is their biggest need. So you grab a Peterson, you grab an A-Cuff, you grab one of these other blue chippers. And now you're going out next year. You have, remember, I know this sounds incredibly stupid, and I acknowledge it, that we're sitting here on March 27th, and I'm talking about a 19-55 team. But let's go all the way back to the 3-seed Beam team year. Their biggest plus was their health. It came virtually out of nowhere. And I'm saying a couple things that have to click for this team, but if they're relatively healthy, they're able to draft, and I'm not asking for too much, relative health, and the guy they draft is impactful and able to either run the offense or be a stud for 2 positions of weakness for this team right now. And now you add in some of these other guys. Doug's in it. I'm assuming Doug sticks around. Doug and these guys are in their 2nd year. They've had a 2nd training camp. They've been through hell. And I do think there's something about going through a year like that and then going, hey, we might have a little something here. I'm not saying title. I'm not saying playoffs. I don't know that 500 and a play-in with all that considered is I don't know that, Jason, that's not a conceivable ceiling.
If they were going to your thought here, if they don't offload anybody next October opening night, who do you think starts?
Good question. Give me their draft pick. Just whoever you want, just for the sake of whatever.
I'm gonna give them, I don't know, the 7th pick, and it's Kingston Flemings. Just
Kingston Flemings. Okay. Let me see.
Sabonis at the 5.
Yes.
Murray at the 4.
That's where it gets interesting. All right. Let me get my pen here. We'll go Flemings at the 1.
Okay. So rookie point guard.
Rookie point guard.
Okay.
Gonna be some issues.
Yep.
Gonna need some mentoring.
This is again with nobody being offloaded.
Nobody being offloaded.
LaVine the 2.
LaVine at the 2.
Are you DeRozan at the 3? Trying to talk him off the bench. He's been great.
I'm making him my 6th man.
Okay. So then what are you doing? Like Murray 3, Hunter 4, Murray 3.
Keegan at the 3. Sabonis at the 5.
Okay.
I think this is in this circumstance, that 4 is the biggest question. Do you go switchable, and do you go Keegan and Hunter? Well, if you have Keegan and Hunter, now all of a sudden you really need Keegan and LaVine and hopefully the rookie to hit their 3s because you got issues.
But do you go like Reynaud and Sabonis? Do you go?
That's the
DeRozan. Like there's a lot of.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you go DeRozan, but I do think now all of a sudden you have Max, you have Cardwell, and I'll tell you in a second why I'm even mentioning him. You have Hunter. You have Achua, let's say.
You keep him,
again,
okay.
if you if you keep him.
Monk.
I'm talking about just the 4, though. 4
okay,
5.
sorry.
Am I forgetting any other bigs that I need? No, I don't think so. This is incredible. That to me is the key of the whole thing. Again, do you slide Achua in there, who has had some pretty decent games this year? He's a natural power forward. Is that your guy? Do you move Sabonis to the 4 and try to team him with a Cardwell, or do you put Reynaud and Sabonis on the floor at the same time? I'm bringing up Cardwell because Cardwell is a big that can protect the rim that we've always wanted to pair with Sabonis. I think you have a number of combinations. Do you put Hunter on there? And again, you have the 2 switchable 3-and-D guys between Keegan and Hunter that can each guard 3-4 positions. And then on your bench, you've got DeMar DeRozan and Monk coming off the bench that are instant impact scoring. And now you've got your Devin Carters, your Killian Hayeses, your Daquan Plot, whatever.
Yeah.
You've got
the 2 second-round picks. Yeah.
It's one of those things where I can't bring myself to analyze next year's team right now in March, not knowing anything. And sitting here and saying, you know what, they're completely devoid of talent and there's no chance. Like, I could go into this year saying this is an absolute mash mix-up of of good players. We said it. A lot of good players here, no mix. Well, if they get a point guard that can truly run the offense again, that Fox type, and the emergence of Reynaud and Cardwell and some of these other guys where we know what their roles are and we know what they can do. Again, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying I think we need to let that start creeping in. And we haven't even gotten to the draft or free agency or any of that crap yet. We'll take a break. Jason's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on with Gonzalez Law. When we come back, March Madness resumed last night. We'll get to it next.
Domantas Sabonis plays here.
He finds Sabonis, put the frosting on the cake, put the cherry on the sundae. Sabonis with a 2-hand flush makes it 114-106.
Sactown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
Well, let me tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, a lawyer locally, right here in town. He's been on, had a chance to meet him several times. Good guy, good at his job. But I feel like I've been saying this before, but he's one of us. He's in the community. Had a chance to play golf with him. I know this time of year and into the summer, likes to spend some time on the river. But has been ingrained in this community, but also has been ingrained in this community because of his top-notch work. In fact, as a dedicated trial lawyer, undefeated record in 2016, 17, 18, 19. He's been really, really good and impactful at his job. And as you know, no case is too big or too small for him. And they offer free and confidential case evaluations. So if you're looking for someone to help you out in whatever area of need, and you need that representation, that's why I'm here to tell you about Jonathan Gonzalez and Gonzalez Law, SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187. You'll find out whether you've been involved in an auto accident. He's there to help you. Whether you've been involved in something work-related for a wrongful termination case, a sexual harassment case, he is there for you. Also, expungements. That's something that's on your record that you'd like removed to help you out and get some of your rights back or just your life back in order. He has specialized in that as well. It's Gonzalez Law, Jonathan Gonzalez, SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Outgrove Honda.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It's finally Friday. Out the door to a comfortable start with less wind. We're looking at partly sunny skies today and temperatures warming up. We'll expect highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
At Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. Whether you purchase a new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, Elk Grove Honda has the right Honda at the right price. In the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard, or elkgrovehonda.com.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine. Just bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated, so don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart, just complete the purchase. Hurry! This deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED? And right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Schedule your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation today. Call 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Smith working against Weaver, dribbles right, puts up a runner right of the lane, banks it off, tip by Kaufman, red is good! 0.7 to go! 79-77 Purdue.
Nebraska had that game. They were there. I mean, they had a lead. They just, credit to Iowa.
Yeah, those first two games were the best. Nebraska, Iowa, Purdue, Texas.
Very good. And by the way, shout out to Texas. What a good run for them too. Like that a lot of
in the play-in first or whatever, and then keep going.
I wonder what is the do we know what's the furthest a play-in team has ever gone? Oh, is it obvious and I'm missing it? Sorry. Is it UCLA?
I know. Okay, so they were at a couple years they were blended together, but I know a couple years ago they played Michigan State as one of those 11s, and then they went for several rounds. I don't know if that's the one where they lost. To Suggs on the half-court shot in the Final Four, but they went several rounds.
Okay.
But someone else I think has done it.
Interesting.
Pretty far.
I mean, you come in as a, and by the way, I've never, I kind of get it, but I don't like, why is one playing, are they 16 seeds and the other's 11 seeds? That just seems.
I think because at the beginning they were talking about like having all 4 16 seeds, and it's kind of like, well, less appealing to watch those games. But those teams also get a win. Then they have to play a 1 seed after that.
That's what I'm saying, but they do get a win. We'll start out with Arizona. They've done nothing to dispel people thinking they are a national championship contender.
Arizona fans on their feet. Down to 7 seconds to go. The Wildcats will dribble it out. And for the first time since 2015, the Arizona Wildcats are back in the Elite Eight. Arizona 109, Arkansas 88. It'll be Arizona against Purdue.
Darius Acuff Jr., 28 points, leading all scorers in the loss.
That's what I ended up watching as much as anything. It's like Arizona's going to win this game. Let's see what Acuff can do against them. And they tried all these defenses and different things on him, but he looked good.
2 play-in teams have gone to the Final Four.
Okay. Who and who?
Jason?
George Mason?
No.
UCLA?
Who's the one?
UCLA in 2021.
What's the? Is that who you just said? No, it's not. Loyola?
No.
What year?
2011.
NC State.
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were right there.
Syracuse.
North Carolina.
Nope.
Villanova.
Nope.
Purdue.
Nope.
Michigan State.
Nope. You got the first initial of Villanova right.
Virginia.
Vanderbilt.
No.
Not Virginia or Vanderbilt?
No.
Valparaiso?
No. Valparaiso.
Whatever.
Kentucky?
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Come on now.
Virginia Tech?
Getting warmer.
We said Virginia, didn't
It's
we?
Even a Virginia.
It wasn't Virginia.
And it wasn't Virginia
Virginia
Tech.
Commonwealth.
Very good.
VCU. Shaka Smart. Damn it.
Shaka Smart.
What a great name, by the way.
Shaka Smart. Shaka Smart.
Shaka
VCU,
Smart.
UCLA.
VCU, CLA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm not going to try to draw any conclusions on Darius Acuff Jr. off of that game. By the way, he had 28 points against a very good Arizona team. He had 28 of the 88 team points. I don't have any doubts. Other than just he's going to be a rookie and who knows, but I don't have any. Darius Acuff Jr. being an incredibly gifted scorer in the league is not something I'm worried about.
Looks like a pro to me.
He does.
He does right now to me.
Yeah, he does. Is that the guy you want? Is that the guy? Can Darius Acuff Jr. Can he be the best player?
And that's, again, going back to scouting that I think is the most difficult thing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times when you look at the draft, basically you are taking the players that's the best right now at that age, at that time.
Yes.
Coach Cal's talking about 25-year-olds later. All right, what's Acuff going to be at 25? I'd like to think better.
Yeah.
We don't know. Some people don't get that much better or get in the league, get the money. It's different. They don't have the same passion and desire, and others are fully committed, uber competitive. I don't know how you find that. I think you ask all the right questions, but things change. It's really back to the inexact science of it.
It really isn't an exact science. That's the problem. Braden Burry's 23 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. He did have 4 turnovers to lead Arizona. Sounds like he will be a top 10 pick. Good game, though, in the sense of good game for Arizona. And they go on to the Elite Eight. And again, they've I wouldn't say they've had no resistance at all, but.
And watching, again, totally unfair, but watching the games last night, I like them against Purdue. It's not like shocking, but it just looks like speed and size and everything. Arizona's got a lot to beat you. And Purdue and Texas was just like a slog. They were just trying to get through that game.
Yeah, it was up and down with them. And honestly, looked like Texas, who did outscore Purdue, actually in the second half, 42-40. It was an entertaining game. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I think Texas is far better than their 11th seed. Yeah. They just even in the loss, they look good. But Purdue, man, was hitting shots all over.
Here's
the place.
Smith on the right wing. They left him alone. He didn't take the 3. Up top to Kaufman Wren, down to Cluff. Left block, takes a dribble into the middle. 2 pump fakes, 3 pump fakes. Puts it up with the right hand, rolls it out. No. Grabs his own rebound out to Lawyer. Left wing 3 is good. Fletcher Lawyer with 18.
Illinois-Houston, 2-3, chalk battle. Not a chalk finish. 2-point game at the half. Illinois outscores them by 8, 41-33. This is hilarious. Illinois scored 41 points in the second half. The two teams combined scored 46 in the first half. It was 24-22 at the half.
I want to say Houston had, what did they have at the half? 22, you said?
They had 22 at the half. 33
I think they
the
had
second.
26 with like 10 minutes left.
Yeah. They just
the
finally started making. Let's put it this way. I have zero doubt had that game had 5 more minutes, Houston would have won. They were finally making their shots.
Yeah, and it was like a 17-0 run. Like the run was absurd that Illinois went on, and Houston just couldn't score it. It got to like an 18-point deficit. You know, like that. There's not enough time, but they got it to 7, I think, a couple times, but it just couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it, and that. Like I'm going through right now the play-by-play, right?
Well, it's just free throw. I think what was it? Houston didn't get to the line until like the last 2 minutes.
It was 3-0, Jason, with 15 and a half left, almost 5 minutes gone. It was 3-0 Illinois after a free throw was made by Keaton Wagler. 3-0 with 15 and a half left. It was 8-7 with 13 minutes left. And then you just have to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for anyone to score. You go it's just back and forth. The 14-12 with 8 minutes left. You get the point. Just back and forth, miss it. But also a lot of good defense. It wasn't just they both sucked. There was a lot of heavy defense going on in that game. Illinois gets the 2-point win. Minor upset there, 3-2. A lot of people at Houston, including myself, in at least one of their Final Fours. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was a big gash in our pool. And then I think it leads to today, Michigan State and UConn. And then I'm really looking forward to St. John's and Duke.
I am too.
Yeah.
I
Patino and
absolutely.
I think today has some really good games.
There's some old school because you got Patino and Duke. You absolutely do. Michigan State and UConn is just kind of an old school, new school. Not that UConn's super new school, but newer school than Tom Izzo. Michigan and Alabama. And by the way, UConn just a 1.5 favorite over Michigan State. Iowa State, a 3.5-point favorite over Tennessee. I'm very interested to see this Duke St. John's game starting at a 4:10, like you said. This is gonna change my mind. This is gonna affect a lot about how I feel about Duke in the sense that
you didn't pick them to win.
I did not. I did pick them. I did pick them to reach the championship game in both my brackets, but I had Arizona beating them in one. And I have Michigan beating them in the other. Now, if they come out and they just drop St. John's, okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, we have seen teams win this whole thing in the past that play to the level of their competition. We have seen that where you go, oh man, that was a tight first or second round game,
in trouble,
and they just keep increasing, and then you get to the finals, and we've seen that before. So it'll be very interesting. Two teams with a combined record of 64-8. Also, same thing with Michigan. I'm very curious, and that Alabama team is very, very sneaky.
Yeah, a lot of points should be scored.
A lot of points should be scored, and Michigan has won their 2 games by a combined 44 points. They have not been challenged yet. I think they will get challenged today. And by the way, if this isn't a challenge, they blow out Alabama, look out. Because Bobby Gerald said it yesterday, they look better, in his opinion, and I agree with him so far, than any other team in the tournament. Some of that, though, we'll see, might have something to do with them playing Howard and St. Louis.
Yeah.
That being said, St. Louis sure didn't look like a pushover in their opening round game.
Oh, my gosh, they demolished Georgia.
They demolished SEC number 8 Georgia, 102-77. It wasn't that close. We'll take a break. When we come back, hey, there was a Kings game last night.
Hey.
Did you know that?
I did.
And, hey, we got to rewind.
Hey.
And, hey, if I had to count how many times I had to watch Paolo Banchero with some sloppy 2-footed drive to the basket, well, I'd get right in my brand new Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicle and I'd drive away. Never to be seen again. I don't know where I was going with that. Look, Hoblet stays consistent time and time again in saving you money. Things are unpredictable in this world today. Hoblet saving you money, not unpredictable. Right now, you get 4.99% financing for up to 84 months on all new vehicles in stock. Every factory rebate you qualify for is every factory rebate you're going to put in your pocket. You don't have to pick and choose, unlike other dealers. 4.99% financing. Not one, not the other. That's it. Hoblet's fought and continues to fight to get you deals this good. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at hobletdodge.com. No, really, check it out. My dad is going to the website right now. He's looking. Yesterday we were talking. He's looking for a new vehicle. And I'm sending my dad there. I mean, think about it. If I send my dad somewhere, and by the way, it's not like a Carmichael Dave deal he's getting either. Like, my dad's going in and he said, well, should I talk to somebody? I said, talk to anybody you want. They're all like, well, I mean, isn't it going to be like, should I tell them I'm your son? No, Dad. Tell them you're you. Don't even tell them you have anything to do with me. They'll give you the same deal. And that is absolutely true. You think I'd send my dad somewhere not great? I'd hear that for the rest of his life. Way to take care of me, son. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection, and now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet. Period. We'll take a break. Kings Rewind next.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown,
every game on your number one sports station. Don't miss the action on your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Injured and you're considering an LA law firm looking to charge you 45% to 50% in attorney's fees? That's overcharging. Ashton & Price has been around for over 25 years, and I can tell you no matter how complicated your injury case, you should never be charged 45% or 50% in attorney's fees ever. Direct, experienced, unrelenting, and honest local representation matters. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries. So for the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Febreze. New Febreze Air Mist has 50% more odor fighters and up to 30% more fragrance than the old formula. So now you can take on 100% more stinky odors, like sweaty gym bags, greasy cooking smells, and the after effects of the dog rolling around in something. Just spray, and new Febreze Air instantly restores just clean freshness. Smell you later, odor. Breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
How can you free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
When you take the time to shop at Folsom Lake Honda, there's one thing you'll always find. Happy people ready to serve you. As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
Folsom Lake Honda, yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
It's weird when you get a stalker. I'll never forget, I met her. She was outside, and she's a stalker, so, not hot. That's just what you picture when you picture a stalker. If they were hot, they wouldn't be a stalker. They'd be my girlfriend.
From Saturday Night Live, his Netflix specials, and Peacock's Bupkis, Pete Davidson, live, Friday, April 10th, the venue at Thunder Valley. Get tickets now at ThunderValleyResort.com. Pete Davidson, live.
Carmichael Dave. He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say. He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
All right, remember we were talking about the tanking and what would they do and all that?
Yeah, they're up to something, aren't they?
John Serrania has the 3 proposals that are going to hit the NBA Board of Governors coming up.
We want to do that at 8?
I was going to say we'll do that in about 13 minutes. We've got it in our hot little hands. What does that mean? Why can't they just be little hands? Or hands? Why is it hot little hands? Why are they hot?
It emphasizes the importance of it.
Because they're hot and little?
If we don't like it, it's cold. Cold little hand. I don't know.
So if it's hot and little, it's important.
Yeah. Cold and big.
Right.
First you're hot, then you're cold.
Hot, little.
Too hot to handle.
Too cold to hold.
Hot and little.
Who should we call, Chris?
What do we talk about? The afternoon show? Kings Rewind. Starts right now.
I just got it.
Thank you. Back to you. Hot little.
The Kings road trip continued Thursday night as Sacramento was in the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida.
You are losers. You are dorks. You suck.
Wait, because theme parks? What? Why
Is that what it was?
I think that if he was near one and had like some sort of pass that was affordable, I could 100% Chris be a theme park guy. I could see Chris riding roller coasters and shooting, the Toy Story thing and all that.
Last time I went to Disneyland?
Yeah.
2004.
Okay. I've been
Still there.
after our bosses to let us do Disney broadcasts again like we used to. And if we happen to, Chris, you have to find someone to cover for you. Even if you take vacation just to come down with us, because they close that sucker down from like 10 to 2 a.m. one of those nights for media when they're doing like their October thing or whatever. And there's no lines anywhere. You literally can stay on the rides and not get off as many times as you want, unlimited. It might honestly be the best perk I've ever gotten as a media member. Honestly, that's like an insane perk. You have
10 to 2.
10 to 2 a.m. I know it sucked. The next morning sucks. Don't get me. Well, no, it's usually Friday is what they do. And our guys were like, you shouldn't do that. We don't need to broadcast. I want to. Hey, Disney, bring us down there. It's for the audience.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. Back to
Last game, the Kings had just 8 available bodies. Doug Christie had a surplus on Thursday as Sacramento turned it all the way up to 11.
We need that extra push over the cliff. You know what we do?
Put it up to 11.
11, exactly.
Exactly.
Back in the mix for DC, Precious Achua.
What are you, celebrating or sneezing?
Killian Hayes was also available. Also returning to Sacramento, fresh from the Stockton Kings, Daquan Jeffries, who signed a 10-day contract.
You know, some dudes might have the coin, but they'll never have the quan.
Well, that gives the Kings 2 Daquans, Jeffries, and their other one is Plowden.
Oh, Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
I always smile when I hear that.
I love that one.
It's just like a nice thing.
This was an early start time out here on the West Coast with the tip-off coming at 4 in the afternoon.
Wake up and smell the Folgers.
The game started with a 3-pointer by Devin Carter, and the Kings opened with a 3-0 advantage.
Mr. Carter.
All right, so here we go, Dave. I'm going to take my shot here, rewind, and let's see how this goes. With that 3-0 lead, that means that Chris Verlaud was already eliminated from getting his random stat right as he picked a wire-to-wire win for Orlando.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect. I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake.
That actually went better than I thought.
It really did.
I thought rewind was going to be
over.
Mean.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Less than 5 minutes into the first quarter, the Kings starting point guard for the night, Malik Monk, picked up his second foul and had to go to the bench.
Had to go to the bench. I'm Malik Monk. I have to go to the bench, and I don't want to.
That's going to have to do for Dave.
Okay. Nice.
I'm a pizza guy.
If Dave,
thank you. Stepping in when I'm needed.
That would put some stress on the Kings offense without a true floor leader on the court.
Some good times together, didn't we?
We had some great times. We're about to have some more.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
I need you, Frank. It's serious. I'm putting together a team.
Then I'm in.
How'd that team end up working out? And was at any point he desperate to get somebody to join his team? And what did he do? Back to you.
Daquan Jeffries got an early call and his first touch right to the hoop, and it's an easy game, 2-point.
You are my ambassador, Quan, man.
By the end of the first, it was another big scoring quarter by a Kings opponent as the Magic owned a 39-30 lead behind 10 points from Paolo Banchero.
What? Why?
The Kings found themselves down by as much as 12 in the second quarter, but started to make their comeback thanks to the 21-point, 5-assist first half from DeMar DeRozan.
I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
So at the half, it's Orlando 65, Sacramento 59.
We're not that bad.
In the third quarter, it started slowly for the Kings as they built another double-digit deficit.
Why does this keep happening?
Well, just like the first half, the Kings would rally. A 9-0 run got them back in it. And at the end of 3, we've got a game. Orlando 93, Sacramento 90.
Haha, second chance in your face. Listen to me, you piece of shit.
The Kings tied the game on a made field goal by Plowden in the early fourth, and then again at 95 after made free throws by DeRozan. And then they went cold.
What's cooler than being cool?
Well, ice cold for the Kings. They missed their next 8 shots, went over 6 minutes without a field goal, and gave up 12 straight points to the Magic.
That's not good.
The Kings were down but not out because of back-to-back made three-pointers by Daquan Plowden, and now it's 107-101 Magic with 4:30 to go.
Now we're starting to roll, boys!
The Kings would go on another push in the final 2 minutes. Kings pulled within one at 116-115 with under 1 minute to go, and then Jalen Suggs hit a critical three to make it a two-possession game.
That's when I blow it.
What?
DeRozan got a quick two. Kings had to foul, and with 13 seconds left, Desmond Bane to the line.
Do you feel in charge?
Hey, that was Bane from the Batmans.
He makes both. Kings down 4. Monk misses a three. Back tap to half court, and game is over.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Magic snapped their 6-game slide, 121-117.
Oh, look at me. I'm making people happy. I'm the magical man from Happy Land in a gumdrop house on Lollipop Lane.
Any weird?
Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
Any weird gifts in the group chat from Chris last night?
You did not. All right, and the Kings battled, but just not enough. Sacramento falls to 19-55, 8 games to go. The next one will be Saturday night in Atlanta against the Hawks.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk.
Yeah, well done. Well done all around. That is your Kings. Be kind. Rewind.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we got some post-game reaction from the Kings last night. We'll do a Tankathon update. But first, we have in our, I'm just going to say in our hands.
Okay.
We have in our hands the 3 different proposals that have been submitted to the NBA Board of Governors, or is it Boards of Governor, for vote on trying to curb tanking.
Should we have our vote?
I think we should vote. Yeah. We should pick the one that we like the best. I'll give you a hint. They're super straightforward and totally not confusing.
Oh, good. Okay, good. That's easy to understand.
We'll get to all that next.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Elk Grove Honda.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It's finally Friday. Out the door to a comfortable start with less wind. We're looking at partly sunny skies today and temperatures warming up. We'll expect highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
At Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. Whether you purchase a new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, Elk Grove Honda has the right Honda at the right price. In the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard, or elkgrovehonda.com.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Hello, I'm Frank Cockle with Retirement Security Centers with a weekly economic update. The first quarter of the year has reminded investors that markets rarely move in a straight line. After 3 consecutive years of strong double-digit gains, volatility has picked up with shifting leadership across sectors and continued focus on interest rates, earnings, and global growth. Corporate earnings remain resilient, with analysts still expecting solid growth this year, supported by steady consumer spending and improving global conditions. At the same time, investors are navigating a market heavily influenced by a handful of large companies while watching for broader participation across sectors and regions. Looking at history, the second year of a presidential term has typically been more muted for markets. Since World War II, stocks have averaged at around a 4% return in year 2, often reflecting policy uncertainty ahead of midterm elections. But it's important to remember that fundamentals, not politics alone, tend to drive long-term results. And with expectations for continued earnings growth and potential easing monetary policy, many analysts still see a constructive backdrop for investors in the month ahead. How might this affect you or your family? Please go to frankontheradio.com to schedule an appointment, watch videos, and receive market updates. I'm ready to help you start your journey so you can find your future.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Mosaic Wealth, member FINRA SIPC. Mosaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Mosaic Wealth.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package,
T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Wait, Jason, I have in my hot little hand here.
Again?
Don't need it to arrive today between 5 and 10. Interesting that they have them on site, but those look like the balls, right?
Yeah.
Don't those look like the right balls?
Yeah.
So, all right, because we only have 2 Papa-Shot balls.
You're going to order more?
Well, I said I need 3. I feel like 3 is, we have Papa-Shots.
What will happen?
And then we play with 3. And still, right now we have 2 Papa-Shot balls in studio for our Papa-Shot game and 1 soccer ball. I think, Jason's going up with the soccer ball. He shoots, lefty, misses. That rims out. Another one lefty, back of the rim. And
De'Aaron Fox.
And, he gets the shooter's roll. Well, exactly. You made my point. It took you 3 times. And I think you would have switched the other ones. You don't think we need more balls?
I don't know. Okay. Sure.
Want to remind you, it's the game you've been enjoying all week long. Sactown Sports is giving you the chance to win a pair of tickets to watch the Kings take on the New Orleans Pelicans. April 3rd. Code words at 8, noon, and 4. All you do is hear the code word, text it in to 916-339-1140 for your chance to win today's code word. And the final code word out of the morning show this week, paint. Paint.
Major paint.
Paint, which is short for paint not.
Paint your bald spot.
You paint your bald spot. Hey, you paint your bald spot.
Maybe you had a bad haircut.
We have, here's a new one, by the way. We're going to get to this tanking stuff here. We have Chris Verlaud cares breaking news. You and I aren't going to care about this breaking news, but Chris will. What is the sounder for that? Chris Verlaud's breaking news that only he cares about, and maybe some other people in our audience.
Probably has that drop.
Yes, shout out to the proletariat.
There you go. Apparently, Bad News Brown is now a WWE Hall of Famer.
Long overdue.
Long underdue?
Long overdue. There's a lot of people that have passed away that they're putting into the Hall of Fame.
Is he no longer with us?
I believe so.
Okay.
Unless I'm confusing him with someone else.
You believe so that he's no longer with us,
yes.
Or you believe so that he is with us?
He passed away in a car accident.
Oh, well, okay. So I always want to say posthumously, Bad News Brown, WWE.
He was an Olympic judo fighter, artist.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That'll transfer over. Good for the bad news, Brown, and I'm sure his family is. You know what? Good news. Good news, Brown. Good for him. Tanking.
Yeah.
It's a thing. We all don't like it, but also people might be overreacting. So here we go. Shams Charania reporting. The NBA presented 3 comprehensive anti-tanking concepts to its Board of Governors actually Wednesday. Modifications are expected to happen to each before a formal vote in May on which they would like. So you guys ready? Here we go. I'm going to explain. This is easy, simple to grasp, no issue.
Okay.
Option 1, 18 teams in the draft lottery. That's the 7 to 15 seeds in each conference. You flatten the odds. The 10 worst teams have an 8% chance at the number 1 pick. The remaining 20% odds are distributed in decreasing order for 11 through 18 and a lottery drawing for all 18 picks.
Okay.
Option 2, 22 teams in the lottery using 2-year record that seed 7 through 15 plus the 4 playoff first-round exits in both conferences. Lottery teams would reach a minimum win total floor in each season, such as 25 wins. If a team falls short of the floor, it gets slotted to meet the floor. Top 4 is drawn as part of the lottery, as is currently. Option 3, 18 teams in a 5x5 lottery. The bottom 5 teams have equal odds for the top pick, with lottery formed for picks 1 to 5. Bottom 5 teams have a floor at 10. Those that fall out of the top 5 get sorted in a separate drawing.
I understood the first one.
I still like the idea of you don't own your own pick, and everybody. I like the idea of we own the Wizards' pick.
That's the problem. Like, there's people like I don't know.
So in that situation with the picking the other picks, the Kings would have an early pick this season to pick someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you
the Kings pick for this draft would be a pick that they were based off of making the play in the year before.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you won meaning the Kings, and you're representing the Kings, and you're picking for them, which team are you picking to draft next year? Right? Do I have it right?
Yeah,
so if you say New Orleans, and New Orleans won the lottery, the Kings get that pick? Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
But why would you have a lottery?
Or does it just go on record?
No, it just goes on record.
Okay.
He's right. It's just
So
NFL
whoever
style.
has the worst record. So who would you pick?
Brooklyn or Washington?
With Anthony Davis and Trae Young? Okay, that's fine.
Probably Brooklyn, to be honest with you. Probably go Brooklyn, followed by Washington.
Can you pick yourself?
You cannot.
That's when it immediately stops.
Yeah. Full proof. We'll pick ourselves. Lose every game.
I feel like the easiest way to eliminate tanking in a way that everybody wins, except for people that we don't care if they win or not, is one of two things. Either A, if there's 32 teams, there's 30 right now, so 15 and 15. There will soon be 16 and 16. You can only raise season ticket prices if you're in the top 16. You can only lower, you have to lower season ticket prices by a commensurate percentage if you're in the bottom 16. In other words, if you're the worst team in the draft, that's fine. Then you must lower, and even if you just did it something simple as 1%. So the next year, the Indiana Pacers have to charge across the board 16% less for every single ticket. Oklahoma City would have had the option of increasing season ticket prices 16% this year.
Definitely sounds like something they would vote for.
100%.
Yeah.
The one I really like is you take a 5-year running win total for each team. And if you finish, you have some sort of benchmark, which basically triggers if you finish in the bottom whatever over a 5-year period, you have 1 year to sell the team. It's not working, move on. You're a caretaker. You're not an owner. Move on. You have people actually being forced to. Now, guess what? They're going to still make their money. They're going to cash out, but you don't get to be an NBA owner anymore. You've been fired.
Yeah, because, honestly, we've discussed this. The one that would work the best is relegation. They're
Yes.
not going to vote for it.
Never going to happen.
But could you have that? Now I'm going down your road you just addressed. So let's say
You have to own a G League team?
No, like there's like a pecking order. So here, Vivek is the owner. He has the most share. But like, could you have a 1, 2, 3? And so maybe you go to 3.
You're talking about rankings within the organization.
Like you establish it. Every organization says person number 1 is this person.
Yeah.
Here's number 2. Here's number 3.
Yes.
If you fall in line, what you're talking about, number 1, you have to go to. Now you're not losing the team.
Yep.
But there's a kind of a public embarrassment. But you're not relegated. I mean, I'm trying to think of a way. So then all of a sudden, I don't even know what our 2 and 3. Whatever. We have a lot of other owners. But
it would go. I believe it would go Vivek.
Is it Raj or
one of the Jacobs and then Raj Mittal or vice versa?
Well, let's just pretend that's the order. So Vivek, Jacobs, Raj.
Yeah.
So now it's Jacobs 1.
Jacobs moves up.
Raj 3. Vivek.
And he retains.
I mean, sorry, Raj is 2. Vivek's 3.
Yeah. And they use.
I mean, owners aren't going to like that. But also, I'm not losing my team. I'm not getting relegated. I don't know.
I mean, the NBA with expansion coming in does have the ability to do something like that because they also have all the leverage. Because what are you going to do? Not buy an NBA team? You got people lining up to pay $10 billion for an NBA team. I guess the problem, as Chris mentioned, and we all know, is that you got to get 2/3 of the league owners to vote on it.
Yeah.
I truly do love the idea, though. I love the idea. Now, the argument here, and it's a fair argument, and I've had this conversation with people in the organization, which is this year has been lame, and it sucks, and nobody likes them losing so much. But, again, with forgetting on the incompetence that got them here, this is what a lot of us have been asking them to do. And the Kings have entered a full rebuild and trusted Scott Perry to do so. They have not made any snap moves or decisions. They have not tried to improve the roster at the deadline. They have embraced it knowing that it's going to cause them terrible PR and it's going to cost them. Look, let's just be honest, dude. Their season ticket base is probably not going to be next year what it is this year. It's costing them money to do this, and they have a top 10 payroll. So this is not as bad as it's been for the fans, and it's been a bad year for the franchise itself. And if you're sitting there going, well, I don't care, you're thinking about Vivek and the rest of the ownership group. Where I care and where you should care, or at least acknowledge it, is Fred Smith, who's going to work today trying to sell people on season tickets next year, and he makes commission, or part of his paycheck is, and he's got a kid in college. It's not their fault. It's not that. It's just these are the realities of the situation. We see these franchises as nameless, faceless billionaires, and that's fine, and it is. But also, there are people within those walls that it does affect that work very, very hard. So, I love your idea, Jason. I mean, I don't think the owners would go for it. I do love the idea of rotating.
It's like some sort of punishment.
I know.
Because, I mean, if we really go to the genesis of this, what is it? It's the league is trying to make some of these games at the end of the year more competitive. The Kings are going to play the Nets on Sunday.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
I know.
Organizationally, not players.
Yeah.
Nets want to lose. Kings probably want to lose. That's a terrible spot to be in.
Yeah.
It's not the Spurs playing the Thunder. The league will highlight that easy. We love that. The Kings and the Nets. It's not a good game, and it's not just because they both have bad records, but it's like what do they really want to achieve? Because there is a prize in logically picking a little bit higher. You feel like you got a better chance of getting a better player. So that's what they're trying to alleviate. They're not going to cut games. They're not going to relegate. I just don't know how you make it. Also, is there a full revenue sharing? Like, could you penalize? I mean,
that's another thing.
Like, if you're not in the top 20 or if you're a lottery team, I don't know. I mean, these are really damaging things, though, because I think about a team like the Spurs last year, for example. I don't know what they were going to do. They were doing okay. Wemby blood clot, and then they fall off
What do you do about that?
And now here they are as the 2 seed.
Yeah.
So is there a way to protect the team? So Kings a little bit this year. No one thought they were going to be a 50-win team, but I mean, they were losing 100 points a night with all these guys hurt. Maybe you get punished, but also, was this a one-year thing? I don't know how you sort this out.
You could stack the odds. I mean, this has been floated on a 2-year scale. So, for example, you could sort it on a 2-year scale to prevent the 1 year of like, oh my God, 2 of our star players ran into each other and it's not our fault. We're not tanking. I mean, like you said. I also have heard, for example, some sort of format where you, as part of All-Star Weekend, you have the draft lottery. The spots are determined based on record and everything else going into the All-Star break, which isn't at the halfway mark. It's about at the 3/4 mark. You actually have the draft lottery at the All-Star break. It does a couple of things. Number one, teams know for the remainder of the year where they're going to be picking. They know where they're going to be picking in the summer, number one. And then you flip that around and something like best record on down of the non-playoff teams, you inverse that, and that's how you pick the second round, which gives them a tiny advantage, but also a tiny incentive to do well in the second half. Plus, no reason to tank. It's already been there. Your draft position's already there. And if you do it on a 2-year scale, it prevents flukes. Like we've said before, it would hurt the Kings under that format because the Kings were a play-in team last year. They would not have one of them, whereas Brooklyn and Washington and that type of thing, they would. The other thing, if we're going back to penalizing ownership, I guess you could also do some sort of a percentage loss of ownership.
Yeah.
It's kind of to your point, based on where you finish, because there are the rules in the NBA are convoluted, but they're also not. You have to have, weirdly enough, and I don't think most people realize this, but unless they've changed the rules in the last year, the NBA, in order to have majority ownership of a team, controlling interest, the NBA has a minimum percentage of 15%. You can own. So a lot of people go, oh, well, he's the majority owner. No, he's not. She's the majority. No, they're not. Not necessarily. Mark Cuban was the majority owner. Vivek Ranadive has never been the majority owner. He's never been. I don't know this for a fact, but I think it was somewhere around 18%. I've heard ranging from 18 to 22% when he came in. That was his stake to get controlling interest. Well, now if you're knocking off percentages based on, at some point, do you get knocked down to below that 15% threshold? I mean, it's just so damn convoluted.
Yeah, and again, I'm going to go back to the one that I don't know if this is just way too basic and maybe there's flaws in it, but if it's to prevent teams from kind of the authenticity of an actual competition of a game.
Yeah.
And you have the 14 teams that don't make the playoffs all having the same lottery odds. So literally, and I'm going to go to Sunday's game, the Kings and the Nets, they're both going to be in the lottery. There's zero. The Kings could win by 70. They can lose by 1. Like, they're not changing their lottery impact. So why would that game be less for an organization? Less on it. Like when the Kings played Utah, or right now, why would the Wizards not be playing AD and Trae Young? Okay, they may be hurt, but let's assume they're hurt with a wink. They're not making the playoffs, but they could start playing Anthony Davis and Trae Young, and they're going to have a 1 in 14 chance. They could pick first. They could pick 14th. I don't understand. If it's to get the games to be competitive, you have to have the games mean something, and if you're not changing your lottery outcome, with the exception of maybe being team 14 and 15, like, hey, we're 1 out of the play-in, all right, well, how much? Go for it, or, okay, you decided not to, but it seems way too basic and way too easy, and I'm going back to the TV part of it, that if, like, now we have the ping pong balls, there's 14 of them, 14 logos, roll the drum, team 14, Toronto Raptors, whatever it is, 13, Sacramento Kings. Oh, man, they have the worst record. Pick 13th. Sorry.
Is there something to disqualifying a team from picking in the same spot on like a 3 to 5 year basis? And what I mean by that is if the Kings got the number 1 pick this year, they now cannot get the number 1 pick for 5 years.
In
everything
this
else
format?
Everything else keep the format exactly the same. Everything's the same.
Why though?
I'm trying to think this out loud, because you would then have consistently bad teams over that 5-year stretch now Xing themselves out of picks. So let's say the Kings go 1.
Pick 2?
Yes, or 3 or 4 or 5.
Okay.
But if they get 2, let's say they get number 1 this year and now they get number 4 next year. Okay, well, you can't pick 1 for 4 more years. You can't pick 4 for 5 more years. And eventually, and you do that in, let's say, the top 10. So now you're preventing teams from piling up those picks. I don't know either.
What they suggested, I mean, I'm sure there's smart people that I it's really hard to understand and explain, and it's like, wait, what? What's going on? They obviously care. They're going to do something. I think they're overthinking it.
Top 5 picks in the draft aren't eligible for the playoffs next year. You have the option to trade that pick and re-eligibilize yourself for example, Indiana, if they were to get the number 2 pick this year, they could either keep the 2 pick and miss the play. You're barred from the playoffs regardless of your record. Or you can trade that pick now and get whatever you can out of it, maybe future picks, maybe good players you can add. You can't make that
But
pick.
does that change? So, like, let's say Kings won it, and you're saying they can't be eligible for the playoffs because they won the lottery?
Yeah.
But if I traded to OKC, did I just X them out?
No, it doesn't carry over.
Because you're getting assets.
Because you're getting assets back. So you would have the option to either keep the pick and say we're definitely, which is going to affect your season tickets.
Yeah.
It's going to affect a lot of things, but you're now ineligible for, just like, and I'm being arbitrary, top 5. The top 5 picks in the draft that you won the lottery, and now let's say the Kings, let's say it's not the Kings. I like using the Pacers, for example, because you got to think the Pacers would probably trade that pick because they're a finals contender allegedly next year with that. Or, for example, I don't know, in a world where the Celtics are like, okay, well, we didn't have Jason Tatum, they would have thought, no, they already made the playoffs last year. But you get my point where there should be some sort of penalty for winning that pick.
The player that just makes the difference on your team. And now, as a league that likes to highlight individuals and players, and
they're not playoff eligible this year,
has made the difference on the Dallas Mavericks to get them to whatever. It's like the league doesn't want that guy in the playoffs.
Well, I think they would, but let me ask you this: as a Kings fan, if let's just use Wembanyama, let's say Wembanyama was in this year's draft, Kings got the number 1 pick. And let's go a step further. Yeah. Let's say with Wembanyama next year, they won 54 games and were the surprise of the league and everybody's darling, but they didn't make the playoffs because they were ineligible to make the playoffs. Is there any Kings fan out there that would be mad at that?
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is in the overall, like I would, of course, want to make the playoffs that year, but I would take, let me put it another way. Would you take not making the playoffs next year in exchange for Victor Wembanyama?
Yes.
Yeah, I would too.
Yes.
I'm saying it would suck not making the playoffs next year, but that's cool.
If you told me having Wembanyama after that or in that year, I'd take that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Could there be more penalties too, like almost go back to every other sport? So if you have the worst record, you pick first.
Yeah.
But kind of your financial, I don't know. You can't raise season tickets. You don't get a share of the oil. Maybe there's something to ownership. Like there's a lot of damage that's done to you, but your reward is the first pick. Now what stinks is some years are like, Anthony Bennett was the number 1 pick. We got crushed for finishing this poorly.
Well, why is it such, I mean, we keep coming back. Why is it such a problem in the NBA, but it's not a problem in the NFL who just do straight up worst team gets the number 1 pick? And I understand that one NBA player can make a massive difference, but I would also argue, okay, so can Peyton Manning, so can Andrew Luck, so can whoever at the top. Fernando Mendoza could come in and completely turn around the fortunes of the Raiders as good. We've already said quarterback is the most important position in all of sports, and oftentimes you're getting the best quarterbacks number 1 or near that in the league.
Well, you're talking about a roster of 62 players versus 15.
No, I get that. And that kind of goes back to that where you have, but also that's a bigger dilution of talent too.
Yeah. Baseball.
But like for this seat, we've just been seeing people tanking for the
odds
being better. Like how awful would it be?
But why don't we have that issue in football? Is it because it's only 17 games?
Well, you did have the Raiders benching their best player too.
But you also had the Jets who were like, we're going to win. I don't know. I've seen different, by the way, having this conversation, and every time we do, I'll see different versions of this text, so I just kind of want to address them all. Just find the teams heavy who blatantly tank. The sickness is the lack of regard for the regular season by the owners and general managers. The lottery is just a symptom. Silver is just soft. I understand the sentiment there, and we even saw a little bit of it this year. But what was the one? Who was it that got? Was it Indiana or is Utah that got fined? It's like we won that game.
Right.
Like you say, find the teams that blatantly tank. The problem is that you're thinking of it in an absolute. Oh, team goes out and kicks the ball into the stands 3 times. They're tanking, or they sit healthy players. You brought up the Joel Embiid, or maybe it was Sam or both. You brought up the Joel Embiid thing last year, where everyone thought the Philly was sitting him on. He was fine. He was healthy. Load management, and then he goes out and he plays on a busted knee and busted it even further. It is a very difficult thing, and you're opening up a lot of legal exposure. If you were to lay a $500,000 fine on, I'm just going to use the Kings, on the Sacramento Kings, because they tanked. Well, why did they tank? Because Zach LaVine and Domantas Sabonis didn't play. And then they turn around and they say both of them have extreme knee soreness, something that maybe an MRI won't show up, but they're in pain. Who are you and who's the person that's going to arbitrate whether or not Sabonis and LaVine are lying?
Yeah.
That's a very big gray area. So just find the tanking teams. That's never, ever, ever. Even this year, it was sloppy. And by the way, notice how they did that then. That was just like this warning shot. Why have they done it since? Has everybody stopped tanking? We just had the bottom 2 teams have a combined 30-game losing streak. Why did nobody get fined then? Why did that? It makes no sense. They're still tanking, but they decided to just, in one thing, fine 2 teams. By the way, I can all but guarantee you those fines were either privately rescinded or somehow backdoored back to those teams. We'll take a break. When we come back, we got some Northern California baseball today. By the way, that was a good conversation. We still have some Kings post-game reaction as well. We'll do it next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Maida Subaru says yes to big savings on the new Subaru you want during the Subaru A Lot to Love event on now. Visit MaidaSubaru.com today for special spring savings on over 270 new Subarus.
Made a great deal at Maida.
Baseball is back in Sacramento, and the party starts now at Sutter Health Park. Join the Sacramento River Cats this weekend as we open the season with exciting baseball, special giveaways, and can't-miss promotions. Opening weekend is here. Grab your tickets at rivercats.com.
Contractors, remodelers, you now have a great supplier to assist you with your next project. Anova Cabinet and Stone in Sacramento. They are Northern California's best kitchen and bathroom remodeling supply store. Anova has the latest cabinet styles, a great selection of countertops, flooring, bathroom fixtures, and more. Visit their website, InnovaCabinetStone.com. Take advantage of their grand opening special, a $750 in-store credit. Stop by today, Innova Cabinet and Stone in Sacramento.
What's up, Chad Hoblett's with us from Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. Chad, what's happening for the Declaration of Deals sales event?
There's nothing more American than a Jeep. And with the Declaration of Deals, now is the time to get your hands on a new Jeep Wrangler Willys when you save up to $7,500 off MSRP. This is the most capable and versatile 4x4 Jeep on the road, and could be yours.
Well, what else do you have?
We have it all. When you check out the certified pre-owned Supercenter, we have over 200 vehicles waiting for you, including nearly 120 vehicles under $30,000. Whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet, and take advantage of our award-winning customer service. As a fifth-generation dealer, you're not a number,
your family.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HoblettDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$7,500 total net savings on select new 2026 Jeep Wrangler Willys after $3,000 factory rebates and $4,500 Hoblet discounts. Rebates may include $1,500 select inventory cash on select inventory, $1,000 SFS bonus cash. Must finance through Stellantis. 5% savings. See dealer for details.
If you're serious about your golf game, then you need to know about Total Game Fitting at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Whether it's the TrackMan-powered player performance studio for your best fit clubs, or the cutting-edge technology putter fitting studio, or the free Ballnamic ball fitter and 3D foot scanner, the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop offers you Total Game Fitting from head to toe with equipment and apparel. Find your advantage at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop with the latest offering of new golf products in Northern California. Fulton Avenue at the Cap City Freeway.
Sacramento! Now you've got a place for all things dance.
The all-new Energy 100.5 HD2.
Where dance music lives. Dance vibes anytime and any place when you get the free Now 100.5 app.
Or listen at 100.5 HD2.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
On Sactown Sports.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, Jason, it's 8:30. And we got an hour and a half left in the week.
Almost there.
Almost there. Yeah. Want to remind you, I will be here with you Monday, Tuesday. Why are you looking at the camera? I'll be here with you Monday, Tuesday. Next week's going to be a little bit funky for me. I will be in New York Wednesday. I'll be with you on Thursday. I'll be back in New York on Friday. Well, I'll be in New York the whole time, but I'll be doing Thursday's show, not Wednesday or Friday. And then...
That's weird. That's when Chris and I are off.
Well, that's why, wasn't that why Matt was just in here? It's Matt and Kayla, 6 to 2?
Yep.
Not here.
I mean, our listeners have 8-hour weeks, 8-hour days.
See? Why can't Matt and Kayla?
Yeah.
That tanking thing gave me a headache.
Chris, do you want to read that tweet?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me find it real quick.
Chris is looking for a tweet as we speak.
You have to spend the rest of your life on one of two islands. On Island 1, all people talk about is their fantasy teams. On Island 2, all people talk about is their ideas for the NBA draft lottery reform.
Can we say, I've got one, and Island number 3, everybody talks about their bad beats in poker or betting. Is there an Island 4 that's just slow death?
I don't know. He is going to finish the tweet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were finished. Go ahead.
Never thought I'd say this, but I beg you to send me to Island 1.
So there were just two choices in that island.
I got to be honest. There's a clear choice for me, and it's really not close. If you got any other islands, it would be tanking, Solution Island, fantasy, sports, talk about my team island. Like I said, I would throw in Bad Beats Island. What would be another equivalent? I know they're out there. Listening to the Smiths Island. This is just me personally now. Chris getting to do things that I've always wanted to do, but I can't, and he's really enjoying them Island. And my daughter talking to me about Boys Island. Okay, so all those islands, right? There is a clear-cut number one for me. Weirdly enough, send me to Tanking Island. I want to find a solution, guys. I want to find a solution. It's a thing, and I get excited when there's a potential solution that is presented. I love innovation, and I love great minds, whether it's not mine, obviously, or somebody else who's hella of a lot smarter, coming up with that stuff. It's like what we were talking about with assists earlier or when I talk to Sam and I'm passionate about total points instead of points per game. Like, I'm a huge fan of good innovation of, hey, you know what? We're writing this wrong. This is a really good system, but this is going to be a better system. And I'm not a big fan of, well, we've always done it this. I hate, well, we've always done it this way. I don't know that tanking is as big of a problem as people say. I don't know why it's bigger in the NBA than it. Well, I do think I know why it's bigger in the NBA than anywhere else. You want to know why I think it's bigger in the NBA?
Why?
Because I think the NBA by far is the most dramatic league. It has the most dramatic fans. It has the most dramatic players. And it has the most dramatic ownership / league office. It's just so the NBA is so dramatic. Yeah. Not that there isn't drama in the NFL or baseball, but I'd probably say it goes most to least drama. NBA number 1 by far. NFL number 2, and part of that's just sheer volume. And then, like, flip a coin, probably baseball 3, and then hockey's like, yeah, what's drama? We don't understand. Everything in the NBA is dramatic, whether it's, you know, I don't know, man. You see it a little bit in football, but, like, there's no sport like the NBA that where it seems like the fans and media hate the sport as much as we do. The NBA by far leads leads sports in the whole ex-players coming in talking about how the game sucks now as opposed to when they played versus new players and fans talking about how old player would have been a plumber. Like, you don't see John McEnroe coming out and being like, oh, man, tennis today versus, Novak Djokovic going like, Bjorn Borg, he would have been a ball boy.
Right.
It's just, I don't know that even golf, like golf reveres, maybe too much, their old guard. Golf, you don't see Tiger Woods going, Ben Hogan? Ben Hogan couldn't caddy for me. No, Tiger Woods and anyone else like that is like, are you kidding me? Ben Hogan, Sam Snead, oh my God, give them the equipment we had today. Give them the balls that we play with. Give them all the technology. And they would have dominated. I might have won a tournament, maybe one, had Ben Hogan and Sam Snead and Jack Nicklaus played now. That's what golfers say. It's because the NBA is so damn dramatic.
And we like our drama.
We love our drama. There's a entertainment drama world. I was on the phone with a girlfriend of mine, not that kind, a friend girl of mine yesterday, and she was talking to me. She said, I said, how's your week? She was asking something about my daughter, and I said, how's your week? And she goes, man, this has been a crazy week. I go, what's going on? She goes, just more Sacramento food scene drama. I go, what is Sacramento food scene drama? She proceeds to just lay out the dramatics involved between owners of restaurants and employee and chefs and this guy said that, and then she said that. And I'm like, we love our drama.
Okay.
How to fix load management archipelago. Somebody adds in.
You love drama.
Did you see the A's have a new shirt that says Sacramento A's on it?
Yes.
Your thoughts?
I'm excited for that. Good for them.
Are you going to buy one?
Yes. Buy one? No, because they're going to be giving away at certain games.
Oh.
I'm attempting to dazzle Dave.
I don't know how much they are.
You're going to buy one?
No. I literally want to know what they're charging for them. I want to know if it's one of the... It's so funny how that works, too. Like, I understand merchandise and profit and all that, but it's also funny that we're willing to pay so much money. We're literally willing to pay a premium. Like, I'm wearing a nice blue blank T-shirt right now. It's made of good cotton and whatever, and it's going to last me a long time, and I probably paid $10 for it from Old Navy, right? But if this shirt had, the Tennessee Titans logo on it or whatever, you could probably quadruple the price. It's funny how... Like, for example, these Sacramento Athletic shirts, I don't know how much they're going to be, but I'm going to guess $30 or more.
Okay.
I've got the answer for you. Are you looking at the green one?
I'm not. I tried to look, but they're all like on Etsy and stuff. I don't know what the
there's an is it homage or homage?
Homage. Unless you're Snoop Dogg, who said homage at the Dr. Dre Compton album, which always bothered me. Go ahead. It's homage.
How much do you think?
I said around $30.
Jason?
22.
$41.99.
Can you show...
Now, the one with the Tower Bridge logo?
Yeah.
And the word Sacramento across.
Yeah.
White T-shirt.
Yeah.
How much is that?
45.
I'll say I'm going to go back to 30 again because does it say A's or athletics on it?
Let me go back.
You
real
left
quick. No,
that-
it's
yeah.
just the Tower Bridge in Sacramento.
I'm going to say 30, if not lower.
$34.99.
And the other one was what, 40?
$41.99.
So $42 for a T-shirt. I think Macklemore said something about that in that thrift shop song. $42 for a T-shirt.
And not quite seeing anything else with Sacramento.
See, here, maybe this is why I don't own professional sports teams. Because if I owned a professional sports team, probably the cheapest thing I would sell other than like a sticker or a keychain, but I'm talking about clothing, would be a shirt that said Sacramento Athletics on it because it's branding. Billions and billions of dollars are paid every year, and we talk about it with Kelly Brothers all the time for branding, just for
good at business.
Oracle to have their name on the stadium and on the wall when you hit home run, and you see Oracle, and subliminally that tells you about Oracle. I don't even know what the hell I'd buy from Oracle anyways, but hey, Oracle.
Yeah.
Billions. And now you have people, that's the great thing about sports. You have fan bases that are saying, take my money so that I can be a walking billboard for your product. I mean, when you think about it from a dollars and cents standpoint, there's probably an argument to be made that you could sell those T-shirts at cost and still come out ahead if you could just measure what branding's worth is. If you got a whole city of people walk, oh, hey, what's that? Oh, Sacramento Athletics? San Francisco Giants?
USC Dad?
USC Dad? I might want to send, hey, USC Dad, is that for the school down south? Why, yes, it is. My daughter goes there. Oh, how is she liking it? She really loves it. Isn't it expensive? It's really expensive, but you know, you get financial. We have a whole conversation. Hey,
USC
Dave
was South
loves
Carolina.
LA. Dave loves it. Hey, honey, I talked to this radio doofus I saw at Home Depot, and he was, I know we were talking about USC. I had a nice talk with him, and I saw his shirt. He was wearing a USC Dad shirt.
Oh, in public again.
Yeah, we started talking about it, and you know what? Maybe we put him back on the board. He said there's some tricks of the trade to, if you do this and this, maybe it could actually be doable, if not affordable. But that's branding. He would have never had that conversation had I not been wearing the shirt that says to him, this is the brand. So Sacramento Athletics, you want people to go, you want people to know. I mean, I know they're only here another year or whatever. Maybe it's a little bit different, but you got walking, talking billboards. Ugh. From the 408, Dave, I feel like you would be the Costco CEO of sports team owners. You know what? I'm going to take that as just a fat compliment.
I would be the Costco owner of team owners.
Tell you right now, we'd have
brings the boom.
We'd have $1.50 hot dog and soda.
We bring the boom. That's what we do.
So I just texted you guys a picture
Yeah.
of this A's shirt that I'm looking at the shop. So you guys got it?
Yeah.
Men's athletics level wear, white oversized Lux signature K-knit t-shirt.
Hold on, sorry. I accidentally.
I said K-knit.
No. Although that's funny. No, it's just.
That is funny.
I don't know if this works for you guys if you swipe right to the previous picture, but my thumb slipped and I accidentally swiped to the left to the last picture that was sent by Chris. I did not expect to see that. Do you see it? I gotta.
I don't know if his phone does that.
I don't think it does. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so I sent you that. It's got the logo on the front and the left, kind of like where a pocket would be. And the back is the same logo, A's baseball since 1901.
I mean, look, I'm being very honest here. It's a nice looking shirt.
Yeah.
It is a nice looking shirt.
How much do you think it costs?
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this is team sold? I'm sorry?
Yes.
45.
$32.99.
Close. $69.99.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? This is an official A shirt sold by the team?
Yep, on the website.
Okay. I mean, You know how you know that it's priced correctly? If people buy it. If people buy it.
Yeah.
I would be the Costco, which, by the way, that's why I could never be an owner. There is a reason why rich people get rich. Because they steal and make. Yeah, I'm doing Chris there, but there's a reason they, I guess, stay rich.
Yes, shout out to the proletariat.
I mean, hey, look, we wanted a shirt with Sacramento on it. We got it.
Yeah, there it is.
You asked for it.
You got it. Let's do a quick Tankathon update. Can we
Okay.
do that? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? By the way, what the hell was supposed to be in this segment? Oh, okay. We were supposed to talk about baseball, Jason.
We did.
We did. We got a lot to get to, by the way. What's on tap or what's hot, what's not. 3 in the key. Another 3 in the key. Another 3 in the key. Streaking. So we're going to do a very quick. You know what? Screw it. Let's take a break right now. We'll do all of that. Jason, in the next segment, we're going to do a Tankathon. We're going to do a what's hot, what's not. We'll actually reverse those because we come back with what's hot, what's not. We're going to recap 3 in the key for Kings Magic. We're going to do a 3 in the key for Kings Hawks. We're going to do a 3 in the key for Kings Nets. And we're going to go streaking. We're going to pull it off. All by 8:55. You ready? Mm-hmm. We'll take a break. We're right back after this.
Malik Monk plays here.
Started left, goes right, steps back, launches the 3. Nothing but net. Oh, that was just filthy. Oh, my, that was sweet.
Sactown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
Friday's here, folks. What's up? It's Johnny Mosley on the mic. I've got the Toyota fired up, coffee in hand, and together, we're taking a peek at what's happening at Palisades.
Thanks, Johnny. Mainly cloudy today with a high of 63 degrees. Evenings will drop down to the mid-30s under partly to mostly cloudy skies. Looking ahead to Saturday, sunshine and clouds mixed with temperatures around 65 degrees. This report is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
A's fans, the 2026 season is coming fast, and single game tickets are on sale now. Be there for an exciting season packed with theme days, giveaways, and firework nights, including bobbleheads, jerseys, hats, and much more. And getting in is easier than ever. Tickets start at just $8 for select April and May games. From opening day to unforgettable summer nights, there's something for everyone at the ballpark. Get your tickets today at athletics.com/tickets and be part of the excitement this 2026 season.
It's time for the madness, and your HVAC system is in a full court press. Cold mornings, warm afternoons. Your heater and AC are battling, and your system is working overtime. Don't let your comfort get knocked out. Score Brower Mechanical's Madness BOGO Special. Buy a heating maintenance and get a free AC maintenance for just $89. Call 916-352-3113. Brower Mechanical. Residential and commercial HVAC sales and service. License number 1081055.
Sacramento. Get ready because the Sactown Sports Live events calendar is packed with can't-miss shows all season long. It all starts April 28th with Benjamin Todd live at Ace of Spades. Then May 9th, big night, big choices. Laugh with Tim Allen at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Or catch the iconic sale live at Thunder Valley Casino Resort, happening on the same night. Rock lives on May 16th when Jason Bonham brings his Led Zeppelin evening to Hard Rock Live Sacramento. And don't miss Lenny Kravitz May 22nd at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. June 6th, sing along with Richard Marx also at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Then catch all the summer vibes July 10th with Rascal Flatts at Lake Tahoe Amphitheater at Caesars Republic. August keeps the party going with Kane Brown at Ironstone Amphitheater August 16th. And Ty Myers August 22nd at Lake Tahoe Amphitheater at Caesars Republic. From comedy to rock to country, if it's live, it's here. Check the Sactown Sports Live events calendar and plan your next night out today.
It's weird when you get a stalker. I'll never forget, I met her. She was outside, and she's a stalker, so, not hot. That's just what you picture when you picture a stalker. If they were hot, they wouldn't be a stalker. They'd be my girlfriend.
From Saturday Night Live, his Netflix specials, and Peacock's Bupkis, Pete Davidson, live, Friday, April 10th, the venue at Thunder Valley. Get tickets now at ThunderValleyResort.com. Pete Davidson, live.
When you take the time to shop at Folsom Lake Honda, there's one thing you'll always find. Happy people ready to serve you. As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
Folsom Lake Honda. Yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
Guys, did you know your testosterone affects everything in your system, including how you feel and perform every day? Right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. Knowing your T levels is the first step in understanding if you have low T. Your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED. Maintaining an appropriate T level can change your whole life. Most men start to see changes in their hormone levels in their 30s. Experience and results matter. So what are you waiting for? Get your T levels checked today by local, experienced, and trusted men's health experts. They've helped thousands of men since 2011. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Call Revive today and schedule your free testosterone test, free exam, and free consultation. Call Revive Men's Health at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
This is weird to say.
Is it?
The Charlotte Hornets.
Hey, the Shornets.
We've been talking about how hot they've been since the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Well, not only are they beating teams, they're beating teams big.
Big.
They're outscoring opponents by an average of 13.5 points per game. That would be the second highest average point differential after the break in a season in NBA history, trailing only the title-winning
Oklahoma City Thunder.
San Antonio Spurs.
Boston Celtics in the 23-24 season. They had a average of plus 13.9 points per game.
Are the Hornets the dark horse to win the NBA Finals? And
no.
By the way, how awesome would it be if the Hornets won the NBA Finals? That would be so rad. I don't even care about the Hornets. That would just be amazing. Who's not?
Nerfy bettors.
What?
That's been a big thing at the start of the baseball season. Nerfy, no runs in the first inning.
Okay, I like
that was a big thing.
I like that a lot.
Parlaying Nerfies with a bunch of the games.
Yeah.
Well, in 6 of the games,
no
runs were scored in the first inning.
Okay.
5 of the other games they were, so about 50-50.
About 50-50. So it's more like what's hot, what's lukewarm.
Yeah.
They're lukewarm.
But if you parlayed them, that's most likely
if you
didn't
parlayed them, you're ski-roo. Did you see the guy the other day that had actually boosted the Kings line against the Hornets? So he had like a 7-leg parlay and the 1 leg not to hit. All the Kings had to do was not lose by, I think, more than 41.5.
I'll also add this. What's not hot is these stupid 999 challenges that the baseball teams are putting out, including the Giants.
The shots of beer.
Hey, here's 1 beer and some cocktail hot dogs.
Yeah,
we'll take $60,
a couple
please.
of Vienna Smokies. All right, we got. Hey, I'm determined to get this done. We won't pick our own teams today. We'll just do our Tankathon lottery as we do every day. Are you ready? You ready? Let's do it. Rolling the dice here, spinning the wheel, whatever you want to call it, and stop. The Sacramento Kings fall 2 spots. This says they take Keaton Wagler 1 spot ahead of Darius Acuff. I don't know if that would happen. Number 1 in the draft, A.J. DeBonsa to Brooklyn. Darren Peterson to the Wizards. The Golden State Warriors jump up 8 spots and get Cameron Boozer. God, wouldn't that be neat?
Fun.
Wouldn't that be great? By the way, Kingston Flemings, he goes to the Clippers. The Pacers lose
didn't get it.
that pick. All right, now it is time to recap last night's 3 in the key. One of my top 50 foreign-born players to ever plays Goran Dragic. Oh, by the way, we need to recap the Kings playing last night in Orlando. I threw a curveball at the end.
Yeah, you did.
You see that?
We asked for a Kings high score. Davey said DeRozan 24. I said Reynaud 23. Chris said Reynaud 25. Dave was closest because it was DeRozan with 31. Next up, we said Magic made 3-pointers. Both Dave and I said 22. Chris said 15. Chris was closest. There were 13 made threes.
Gotcha.
Then Dave, you said Cardwell would have a double-double. He had 2 points and 5 boards.
So it was double of the singles.
Yep. I said the Kings would be the lowest scoring team in the NBA last night. They were not. That goes to the Knicks.
Oh.
Surprising. And then
Terrible coaching.
Chris said the Kings would lose wire to wire. No, they led 3-0.
Oh.
And never again, but
okay.
So close, Chris. So there you go.
Okay. Very good. I think I won that one.
Okay.
Just basing that on nothing. All right, moving on. The Kings will play the Hawks next. We need a 3 in the key. I'm so confident that the Kings will lose that if they win. I will do the gritty. I also think we should have our breakfast buffet with the listeners out there in Magic City. Thank you.
Okay.
You didn't know where I was going.
Kings leading scorer, Dave, on tomorrow's
Kings
game.
leading scorer, DeMar DeRozan. Just sticking with that.
How many?
24.
I have Malik Monk with 19.
Maxime Reynaud 22.
Okay.
Maxime
Then
Reynaud.
we're looking for the leading assister.
Leading assister, Malik Monk with 8.
I have Monk with 6.
Monk with 7.
Okay, and then random stat.
Random stat is give me 5 steals from Dyson Daniels. My guy.
That's your guy.
That's my guy.
I have that Reynaud is going to hit 2 or more threes. Chris?
Well, Reynaud with those 2 threes is going to have a 20 and 10 game.
10. Okay, we have one more game.
Boy, I'm sure glad that I'm not a fan of the New York Jets. The Kings will also play in Brooklyn, and they will take on former coach Jordy Fernandez.
Kings' largest lead and the Nets' largest lead.
12 and 8.
For the Kings, and then the
Yes.
Nets. Okay, I have 14 and then 8.
Wow.
16 and 0.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. First King to score, last King to score.
First King to score, Maxime Reynaud. Last King to score, Devin Carter.
Okay. Carter. I have Achua and Reynaud.
Achoo.
Chris.
DeRozan and Reynaud.
Okay. And then the random stat.
No handshake from Doug and Jordy.
That's happening.
Just gonna turn around and hard fought game. No room for handshakes.
Okay. I have Achua and Reynaud will both have double doubles.
Kings will lead wire to wire.
I've got a sub one, even though we got to go here. They will not share a handshake. They will, however, share a milkshake. Yeah, 2 straws.
Okay.
Let's go streaking right now, please. We're gonna do it.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing? Streaking!
All right. Dave, you were at 1, trying to get to 2. You took Shohei Ohtani, the defending champion. Dave loves L.A.
I love it.
He got up 3 times. He got a hit.
Hey, 2 for 2 to start the season.
Dave was at 2. I was at 5 as a carryover to last year, and I went with Pete Pro Armstrong.
PCA.
He got up 5 times. He got me 2 hits.
Hey,
2
look
RBI.
at that. Good for you.
And Chris took Jackson Holiday.
Holiday?
How did you do?
Really? To start the year? That means he didn't play, right?
Yeah.
Why?
He's out. He's on the injured list.
Oh, well.
He will be starting it. So if he gets a hit in AAA, do I?
No.
Oh.
So today's a new day.
Yeah. In celebration. Yeah.
Devers or Ohtani.
I can't. That's fine. You know what? In celebration of opening day for the Athletics, soon to be Las Vegas, give me, some say Jacob, I say Jakob Wilson.
Okay. I'm going to take, in Atlanta, Bobby Witt Jr.
Cool Witt.
from the Texas Rangers, I will take Jake.
Dojo.
By the way, Max Muncy playing. Not that
Wait,
Max
the Rangers
Muncy.
don't play, Chris.
What? What is this stupid league?
What an idiot.
They're all supposed to be playing right now.
What a dumb.
They played yesterday, so they're off today, of course.
What a dumb.
Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony of the Red Sox?
Yes.
Oh, please tell me they don't play. Please tell me they don't play. Please
Chris,
tell me they
don't play.
Kevin McGonigal.
Of the Tigers?
Yes.
Wasn't that the professor in Harry Potter?
Kevin McGonigal does play. I like that pick. He had 4 hits in his rookie debut.
Kevin the Professor McGonigal. The joke neither of you will get. We'll take a break. When we come back, shout out nerds. March Madness returned last night. The women's tournament's over at the Gunsey. What are some of the biggest events we've had here in Sacramento over the years? Ever in the world. We'll talk about it next. Final
On
hour.
the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Carmichael Dave letting you know it's no secret the world feels unpredictable lately. One thing will never change, Hoblet's mission to drop high prices. Right now, and only at Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland, you can get 4.99% financing for up to 84 months on all new vehicles in stock and keep every factory rebate that you qualify for when you finance with Hoblet's preferred lender. That's 4.99% financing. You keep all the factory rebates you qualify for, not one or the other like other dealers are offering. Only Hoblet has fought to get you a deal this good. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. 4.99% APR available on select new vehicles in stock while supplies last. Pricing and savings may vary by model and trim. Financing on approved credit through Hoblet Preferred Lending for well-qualified buyers. $60,000 max finance, approximately $14.14 per thousand financed. Residency restrictions and lender membership requirements may apply. See dealer for details.
Baseball is back in Sacramento, and the party starts now at Sutter Health Park. Join the Sacramento River Cats this weekend as we open the season with exciting baseball, special giveaways, and can't-miss promotions. Opening weekend is here. Grab your tickets at rivercats.com.
Contractors, remodelers, you now have a great supplier to assist you with your next project. Anova Cabinet and Stone in Sacramento. They are Northern California's best kitchen and bathroom remodeling supply store. Anova has the latest cabinet styles, a great selection of countertops, flooring, bathroom fixtures, and more. Visit their website, InnovaCabinetStone.com. Take advantage of their grand opening special, a $750 in-store credit. Stop by today, Innova Cabinet and Stone in Sacramento.
If your business depends on reliable vehicles, it's time to upgrade your fleet at MyElkGroveChevrolet.com. We specialize in fleet pricing, bulk discounts, and fast approvals, so your team stays on the road and on the job. From work trucks and vans to fuel-efficient sedans and SUVs, we have the inventory, service, and financing to keep your business moving. Call or visit MyElkGroveChevrolet.com today and ask about exclusive fleet savings. MyElkGroveChevrolet.com. Driving business forward.
KHD KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right, Dave. You know what time it is?
That's right. I know what time it is. It's time for the River Cats whistle.
It's the River Cats
for the River Cats report.
What's going on with the Giants AAA squad? The River Cats report.
I can tell you what's going on tonight.
What's going on?
Tonight.
Tonight.
It's opening night. First pitch, 6:45. Rivercats and El Paso? Yeah, El Paso is here. Tomorrow night, though. Maybe you can't get out there tonight, but hopefully you can. Tomorrow night, Peanuts night.
Yeah.
Not like peanuts.
Peanuts.
But peanuts, like Snoopy. And
Yeah.
Plus, not just peanuts, fireworks night as well.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Save some for the rest of the season, guys.
So there's lots going on here in the opening weekend. The Rivercats obviously just had played the Giants last week.
Yeah.
They won that game.
Yeah, they did.
For what it's worth, 2-1. Bryce Eldridge, their number one prospect, is going to start the season in Sacramento. So
love that.
Good to see that. But yeah, Rivercats, get your tickets now. And baseball is back in our city, whether it's the A's or the Sacramento Rivercats.
I know that this isn't part of streaking, but can I make a Rivercats prediction?
Sure.
They're going to sweep them.
You think so?
You know why?
Why?
They're not called W Paso.
Yeah. L.
They put the L in Paso.
La Paso.
I was actually going to go to the game on Saturday, but I got other plans, so I'm going to have to El Paso on it.
I assume El Paso means the pass. Is that what we're...
I don't know. I really like that one.
In other news, a couple of things. One is breaking news just for me.
Breaking news for Dave.
The other one is actually breaking news in the world of sports.
Duh! Breaking news for Dave. Duh!
Wow, I didn't know we had a drop. I should have known we did.
That was way too mean.
That was so...
That was awful.
Out of nowhere,
Wait,
dude.
Chris, can you hit that button again?
It was recorded previously.
Yeah.
Duh! Breaking news for Dave. Duh!
I don't remember him laughing in the recorded one. He has like more than one, I think.
Tracks, yeah.
Hey, what would breaking news for my daughter be, Chris?
Breaking news. Daddy.
I want breaking news too.
I need more money. Daddy.
Well, I've been avoiding it. The Switch 2 has been out on Nintendo for a while, and it's a Switch as well. It's a second Switch, and I have not bought one. I have a Switch. My son does, but
We're switching.
Yeah, they now have finally come out with the game I need to. They got me. And this is based a little bit on yesterday's breaking Super Mario movie news, but according to sources, unconfirmed, but with reliable sources in the past, Nintendo, and it makes sense, is planning a new Star Fox and Major Zelda remake this year, exclusively on the Switch 2. Oh my God. Ocarina of Time is reportedly the Zelda game they're going to remake. I'm there for that. That is a killer app type. I would buy the Switch 2 to play either, but especially Star Fox.
We fucking switching.
Is this the last time we see you?
You mean like ever? Because why? I'm going to be playing it so much? No, Jason. First off, it's not going to be out for a while. And then
Gotta get in line.
when it does come out, whenever that may be, I'm sure probably late, maybe Christmas.
Oh,
that's what I got. That's what I got a Christmas break for.
okay.
This seems like a cash
You have a
grab.
Christmas break?
I didn't know we had Christmas break.
You
have school teacher hours?
Yeah, well, my wife does, and I do it to be with the family, not because I want time
Set the
off work.
screen.
By the way,
You
speaking
want
of
to be with the family at AAU camp?
ugh,
El Paso is Spanish for the pass or the route.
nailed it.
Nice pass, Blanco.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino.
Duh. Speaking of old things we enjoyed during our youth that are coming back and probably not going to be nearly as good as the original, we do have breaking sports news, if you would, please.
When it breaks,
We have it first.
it's Sactown Sports breaking news.
The U.S. Senior Open officially has a new registered member of the tour. Tiger Woods has registered to play in the U.S. Senior Open tournament, according to USGA officials. He made the move to, quote, ensure eligibility, with a playing decision to come at a later date. He is not currently in the field, and I have a prediction for you, Jason Ross. Let's say we follow through with the news we heard yesterday when the president said Tiger Woods will not play in the Masters, and let's just assume that's true for a second. And let's say he makes his debut at the U.S. Senior Open. Easy. It will be the highest rated Senior Tour event ever. But I will predict it will be, if he's, to your point, if he's on the front page of the leaderboard on Sunday, it will rank higher ratings-wise than at least 2 of this year's majors. I don't know what. I don't think it'll get the Masters.
British Open.
I think British and probably a PGA Championship. But it will be a top 4 if he's on the front page. And by the way, that Thursday, that will be the best-rated Thursday of any golf tournament outside the Masters and U.S. Open this year. But it looks like he's,
Hey, we had a U.S. Senior Open in Sacramento.
We did. Was that at what didn't we? We had the U.S. Senior Open. That was at Del Paso Country Club, I think. And then didn't we have like the Longs Drugs Challenge for a while? The LPGA.
Yeah, out at what then
Twin
was
Bridges. 12 Bridges. Twin Bridges.
Now Cotavadera.
Got
a lot of good events in Sacramento, including tonight. 2 regions are here for the women's tournament.
I thought it was just one. No, is it 2?
2.
Double the regions.
Yeah.
Wow.
I will be there on Saturday.
Hey.
You're not going tonight to watch UCLA?
No.
Well,
you get South Carolina, though.
I mean, that's fine.
Tonight, LSU and Duke, UCLA, Minnesota. And then,
the coach from Duke looks familiar.
Yeah. Carol Lawson is back.
Yeah, she said some nice things about Sacramento last night.
I mean, who wouldn't?
So you get those 2 days. Then you're down to the Elite 8 on Sunday and Monday with 2 teams cutting down the nets to go to the Final Four. That's really cool.
That is actually very, very cool. Speaking of, by the way, I want to continue on that, but since we brought it up, here is Carol Lawson on Sacramento last night.
Obviously, I spent many years here playing and, winning a championship here, and a chance to see a lot of old friends and, visit with them. And it's a special city. It's one of the great basketball towns we have in the country. How much they love the game, and everywhere I've gone, I've had people thanking me for winning them their title here, and I think the banner's still in the Arena Bowl, and so it's pretty cool to come back and see everybody, see some old friends. Got a chance to visit with Jerry Reynolds this morning, who's the GM that drafted me. When I came out of college and. He came by practice and got a chance to talk to our team. And, so much of what I learned about the pro game started here in Sacramento. So much of my journey started here. Even now I'm walking down the street and people, said thank you, and happy to have you back. So, it's a special place here, and it's kind of where I learned professional basketball, and I learned how to understand it and what the terminology was, and I think that shaped a lot how I coach, and the different places that I've gone, gave me a great foundation being here in Sac.
Very nice, very cool. She is definitely they say Sons of Sacramento, a daughter of Sacramento, if you will. Good to have her back. That's very cool. We've got a great boxing history here.
Huge boxing history. About MMA history here, too.
I want to say when you say biggest, I think that's there's different, but I'm pretty sure if the biggest, I've been to every MMA, every UFC, every Strike Force, and every WEC, if you remember that group
in Sac.
It's just not even close because the UFC's put on multiple cards here featuring Anderson Silva and big names.
Uriah, wasn't it?
Uriah Faber, Jens Pulver, WEC, their first fight. I've never, that place there were people, you see sometimes like in a foreign country, they got those trains where like people are hanging off of them. Yeah. That's how Arco Arena was.
So I was trying to remember if it was Arco or
it was Arco. It was Arco. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was Arco. Was that the one? Crap, was that the one I carried the belt for? Jens?
It was probably Arco.
I think it was. Yeah. No, I know it was an Arco. I just couldn't remember if it was that fight. That when the closest I've seen to a crowd pop than when the lights go down and that California Love hits and then the lights come up is maybe that Utah game, Utah Kings Herder a couple years ago. I've never felt energy like that. That was a huge, huge moment in this town. 916-520-9990. Yeah, AmericanEnergy.com. I've told you before, the first event I ever went to at Arco Arena, winning tickets off of FM 102 back in the day from, I think, Mark. Oh, no, it was overnight. It wasn't Mark. was John Molina versus our very own Tony Lopez at Arco, and that was, oh my goodness gracious, that was insane. So yeah, we've had some massive fights here over the years. Rocky Lockridge versus Tony Lopez, that was on CBS, actual CBS back in the day for the championship, I believe, when he won it. Now we have baseball.
Yeah, we have the A's. We've had the River Cats. We've had soccer. We've had some versions of football, different leagues, the Surge, the Gold Miners, the Arena League team, the Sack Attack, the Mountain Lions.
And they all pale in comparison to the greatest thing to ever happen in Sacramento.
Oh, God.
Which is?
It's some garbage wrestling thing.
Macho Man Randy Savage proposed to Miss Elizabeth.
Was that here?
Yeah.
Which is a more memorable event to you? Or which is a more memorable event amongst wrestling aficionados? That or The Rock singing the Sacramento song right after Kings Lakers? Oh,
that up there with CM Punk slapping a fan in the face.
Yeah, there's that.
I mean, Kings Lakers conference finals, Monarchs winning a title.
Mm-hmm. Let's take the Kings out of the equation for a second, because I think that's just too. We get that, like Kings Lakers. That's the biggest thing that's ever happened here. What's the biggest event?
I mean, this weekend is to get to the Final Four.
That's huge.
And that's pretty big. I know there's been bike races, even
track and field.
The U.S. Olympic Trials.
That's pretty huge.
Like Michael Johnson was running here.
Why do I feel like there's something?
World's strongest man.
Man. Oh, good job there. Why do I feel like we're missing something like the 70s or some crap that was huge, or 80s?
Tennis. I know the Capitals are here, but I'm trying to think of any tennis matches.
Oh well, didn't our old afternoon guy Grant? Didn't he play like against Dana Kournikova and John McEnroe or something back in the day?
McEnroe was in it. Yeah, there was some celebrity thing. I think it was him, McEnroe, Marty McNeil.
Marty was out there playing.
Yeah, I think
that's great.
Grant and Marty were basically
I didn't know that.
Two local celebrities, and then it was John McEnroe. I can't remember who the fourth was. If it was
Isn't that funny to think that if that happened today, it'd probably be like you and me out there playing?
Swing and a miss.
Let me tell you something. Back in that day, I'm glad it wasn't me then, because Anna Kournikova would have served me a ball, and I just would have watched it go by because I would be staring at her. I have no shame.
You creep.
That's my all-time sports crush.
Really?
Number one. I mean, I think I'm still younger than her, but no, we're right around, I think, the same. But man, growing, oh my God. I have no shame in saying it. Anna Kournikova,
She's younger, isn't she?
Huh? I think she is. But it was right around then. Yeah, man. What is she even doing now? Didn't she marry a dude's kid? That sounds funny. Yeah, dude's kid. Of course she did. But
dude's kid.
Yes, as a matter of fact, she married dude's kid.
Every dude is someone's kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here we've got some here for you. When Kurt Angle came out of the milk truck.
Yeah, definitely.
Yokozuna winning Royal Rumble.
That was big.
That was big.
That was here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's from San Francisco?
Who, Yokozuna?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. First major skateboard trick exhibition was at Country Club Lanes.
Wow, I did not know that.
I didn't know that. Probably sponsored by Go Skate. Yeah, we've had some, we have
the marathon.
Yeah, the CIF marathon or whatever.
CIF?
Isn't it CIF?
CIM.
Oh, yeah. What's CIF? Oh, that's the kids' sports.
Dude's kid.
That's so stupid. We need a.
What have we not had? Well, an all-star game would have been big.
Okay, let's start with. Okay. Oh, here you go. You can pick any event
and bring it here.
Yep. Any event.
So, we couldn't bring the Masters here.
Okay, yeah.
But you could bring a golf major here?
Yes, it couldn't be like
the Super Bowl at Sac City.
I mean, no, let's just say in this world, Super Bowl is an option.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be
that.
It doesn't have to be a one-day event either.
As much as I hate it.
Yeah.
I think it would have to be the Olympics.
I was just going to say the same. The Olympics.
Because you get 2 weeks of them saying and in this part of the world.
I think the Olympics go number one, in my opinion. I think Super Bowl goes two, but I think the Olympics would be number one. Why the hell can't we have an NFL draft? I guess because we don't have an NFL team, but still.
Okay, let's pretend we did.
Okay.
Is that on the scope of things, it would be amazing. Would you even attend that?
Well, I feel like, if I'm
or maybe just because, I'm going to go because.
I feel like, if we're being serious, I kind of feel like we'd have to. Like, we'd be doing some sort of station event out there.
Okay, but let's pretend
if
that part's not hey, it's the weekend, or you
know
guys
what?
don't have to cover it.
You know what? Jason.
Just for the novelty of it?
Yes, I would.
Just say you went.
Just to say that I went and to see how it all works out.
Because I like the draft process. I like when it's done, but the football draft to me is. Man, that is a long couple of days. I just don't know what it's like the 15 minutes in between picks on site. When I'm watching it on TV, you're like, all right, I got some time here. I'm going to go do something in the house, or maybe you stay watching, but that's a long time between picks.
There was a huge event that happened in Sacramento, not to do with sports, at Golden One Center.
Concert? Paul McCartney? Yeah.
Kanye, he just took off.
Oh.
That's a big event.
That's right, where he was out there for like a minute. And then and there were a lot of people that were upset, but there was also a not small group of people that were like, that's art, bro. This was a real take that night, because he was out there for a minute, literally said a bunch of whatever, then left. There was a large group of folks that were like, guys, the job of an artist is to give you a night you will remember and talk about for the rest of your life. And he did that. And for the rest of your life, you're going to be able to say you were there. And had he just come out and done a 2-hour concert, okay, you were there, but this is more memorable and will be more talked about. And I'm like, dude, take your freaking nose out, bro.
Well, here's what helped that. Everyone got a refund.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Have we had, and pardon my ignorance on this one, have we had a big presidential debate in Sacramento?
Well, you know what? First off, your ignorance is pardoned. Secondly, no, I don't believe so. Now, when you say that, wasn't it? I'm going to really hilariously mess this up, but wasn't it some girl named Twiggy who was a Manson sister who shot at Gerald Ford at a bank or something in Carmichael? I know.
No, it was right. It was at the Capitol.
It wasn't at Sutter. Why do I feel like it was at Sutter? I don't know why.
I'm positive because he was walking across the street from the hotel.
What the hell happened at a bank in Carmichael then? In the 80s or 70s?
A withdrawal.
Gerald Ford shot. I'm sure you're right, Chris. I just want to get the details because I don't think it was Twiggy either. I think it's a model. Oh, Squeaky.
It's bad that I thought of it.
Squeaky Fromm. Lynette Squeaky Fromm, September 5th, 1975. Not even a month old.
I'm now going to blend a story. Wait,
jeez, you're alive when Ford was in office?
She's connected with
Manson, right?
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to have this story partially incorrect. Next time we have the great G-Man on, we have to ask about this.
That's not really a story he likes to tell.
Oh. Well, then.
No, he's told the story, right? No?
Not on the air.
Oh.
Well, you could have just let it go and then said that off the air, by the way. Jeez.
Anyway, there's
then people would be expecting the story.
Well,
something that he... Yeah, anyway. Well, I now feel like I can't say anymore.
Well, I think...
I didn't know that, Chris.
I didn't know that either. What happened at a bank? Bank shooting in Carmichael. I'm telling you, there's something. It was like a hostage situation.
There was that terrible one at...
Good Guys.
Yeah, the Good Guys store. Got it?
Patricia Hearst's family paid part of a $300,000 out-of-court settlement to relatives of a woman killed during a bank robbery by the Symbionese Liberation Army, according to the Bee. Ms. Hearst, the daughter of millionaire Randolph Hearst, said she drove a getaway car for SLA members who robbed the Crocker National Bank branch in Carmichael, where the lady was gunned down. By the way, I'm not celebrating that. I'm celebrating that I remembered this.
How did this go from celebrating the best?
No, I'm just I'm celebrating
the worst things.
I knew something crazy happened at a bank in Carmichael in the 70s or 80s, and no, it wasn't Gerald Ford getting shot at, but it was Patricia Hearst driving a getaway car for the SLA. That's a thing. I don't want to submit that as like top Sacramento offense, by the way, but Anyways, not Twiggy, but Squeaky. Member of the Manson family cult attempted to assassinate Gerald Ford in Sacramento. She was standing a little more than an arm's length from him, pointed an M1 911 pistol at him in the public grounds of the state capitol, and without chambering around in the gun, unsuccessfully attempted to fire. Wait, hold on. I'm not trying to make light of it. And again, I'll use your term. Forgive my ignorance. But what, she had the gun and she was an arm's length away from him, and she pulled the trigger and it clicked because the bullet wasn't in there or something. Is that what they're saying?
It sounds like
that's what happened.
Jesus. All right. Well, that also is not.
Yeah, not the greatest sports.
Tesla filmed this video for Love Song at Cal Expo, and that was a big hit.
Yeah,
that happened in Sacramento. We haven't had any. I don't think we've had any sort of presidential debate. I don't think we've had any conventions here, at least not in my lifetime that I remember. Ronald Reagan used to live here for a while in the governor's mansion. He actually had the governor's mansion used to be in Carmichael. It was 2 blocks from my house.
Because the governor's mansion wasn't good enough for Nancy.
Dude, I never got to see it, but man, I walked by that thing 1,000 times.
And I want to say, did they even live in it?
No.
Yeah.
I know they did. They ended up living downtown somewhere or wherever they made some building there. But it was in Carmichael. It was on California Avenue, right at the curve. And California turns into Oak out to Fair Oaks Boulevard, and it said it was this big white brick. Trying to remember, man, it was a long time ago. Big white brick wall, and then there was a black gate in the middle, and it said La Casa de los Gobernadores on it, right? And we would walk by that gate, and it was the driveway went up, and so all you could see was this grassy knoll. You couldn't see anything in there. I know, but apparently it was. I don't even know what the hell they're doing with that property now.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But that was it. I know.
I thought they sold it.
I think you're right. I think they sold it a while back. I know Gray Davis, when he was governor, he actually went out to Rio Americano. He lived in the Will Hagen gated community right on Fair Oaks, and is it Jacob Lane, Savarin, something like that. So anyways, Patty Hearst robbed the bank. I got that. Somebody says Ryder Cup. Ooh.
Wow, that'd be nice to have here.
Oh, I saw that question during the break, Jason. You have to give up one for the rest of your life. Masters or Ryder Cup?
Oh, Ryder Cup.
It's going to be tough for me, but I'll say both, so you guys can both watch it.
Well, you can.
I'll take the sacrifice.
It's your sacrifice.
That's not that hard.
It isn't. I think I agree with you, but it's a different kind of thing. That's why I'm pausing.
It's every other year.
No, but what if it was every year? Just
still
apples to apples. Well, okay. Shut up, Chris.
What if I change everything so you change your mind?
Everything until I get the answer I want. LeBron James' first game.
True.
Well done.
Wait, what?
LeBron played his first game for the Cavs in Sacramento.
No.
First game in NBA in Sacramento.
People would talk about it if that happened.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people. Somebody should.
I don't know that.
Somebody should ask. I will pay a media member $100.
Again.
Well, I never got to pay him the first time.
Yeah, it's crazy that you're willing to pay someone to ask him the question when no one has asked him that.
No one ever. You could be what. How do you know he would be you know what? No one has asked me that, and that was a long time ago. Let me tell you. And then he just kind of sits down and leans back. He's like,
Hey, come over here. Sit on my lap.
I was a kid back then. I got a story about that night. I actually forgot my underwear. I had to borrow undies.
Is it like Wilt's game? Is there video proof of it?
I can't tell you that, Jason. We'll take a break. When we come back, What's on Deck? Brought to you by Trek Stacking and Railing, celebrity birthdays, and then Friday fun and games. Maybe a special guest in the next segment, too. We'll do that next.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sactown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for three, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sactown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Outgrove Honda.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It's finally Friday. Out the door to a comfortable start with less wind. We're looking at partly sunny skies today and temperatures warming up. We'll expect highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
At Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. Whether you purchase a new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, Elk Grove Honda has the right Honda at the right price. In the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard, or elkgrovehonda.com.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Here's a tale of Linda trying to lose weight, but the med prices she found were all over the place.
Hidden fees and markups made her jaw drop low. Then she found Good RX. Now she's in the know.
GLP-1 subscriptions FDA approved.
With clear upfront pricing.
And same-day pickup.
That's Good RX, the no-nonsense way. Save time and money on prescriptions.
Get to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Ready to free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business empowers leaders with smart business buying tools, leaving time to focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future at amazonbusiness.com.
Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $32.99 now at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Limit supply.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It's weird when you get a stalker. I'll never forget, I met her. She was outside, and she's a stalker, so, not hot. That's just what you picture when you picture a stalker. If they were hot, they wouldn't be a stalker. They'd be my girlfriend.
From Saturday Night Live, his Netflix specials, and Peacock's Bupkis, Pete Davidson, live, Friday, April 10th, the venue at Thunder Valley. Get tickets now at ThunderValleyResort.com. Pete Davidson, live.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPEED to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPEED for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPEED for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED? And right now, Revive Men's Health Sacramento will check your testosterone for free. They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Schedule your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation today. Call 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Spring is here, and there's really nothing better than hitting the open road in a new Honda. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, Stockton Honda has the selection and savings, plus get top dollar for your trade. And while life's roads are often filled with bumps, buying from Stockton Honda couldn't be smoother. Wherever the road you travel might lead, Stockton Honda is happy to get you there. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is gonna be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Oh, what's on deck? Jason, we'll go really quick here.
Yeah.
Giants.
Yankees, Giants.
Blue Jays.
A's, Blue Jays.
Clickers. No, Clissers. Clipsers.
Clippers, Pacers.
Yep. The Juggets. The
Jazz Nuggets.
Yeah.
The Juggets.
The Wizards.
Wizards, Warriors.
I'd have went with Warriors.
Warriors, yeah. And the Neckers.
Nets, Lakers?
Yes, that is correct. Also, NCAA tournament tonight. St. John's and Duke. Alabama, Michigan. Michigan State, UConn. Tennessee, Iowa State. We have a guest.
Yes, we do.
In studio. The one, the only. Crumble Chris. Hello, Chris. How are you? Been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Where you been?
Keeping busy.
Yeah? It sounds like it during the break. You were telling us you've been keeping busy.
Yes. So at each one of my stores, we're doing a whole retrofit to put in new soda machines.
Oh, okay. That sound okay. So,
but not a standard
Coke,
soda
Sprite, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, water, lemonade, maybe.
Right, but you can't come in and just get a Dr. Pepper or a Coke or anything like that. It's dirty soda.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
So dirty soda is kind of the term that was coined because the first flavor was called a dirty Dr. Pepper. There's places you can go, not in California, that's the whole shop is these dirty sodas. But we're gonna have the first one out here in this area.
Okay.
And even at Crumble stores, my Rancho Cordova store is, I believe, going to be the first one. Definitely in the area.
Okay.
Maybe in all of California. I don't know. I don't know how close other stores are, but.
So what's an example of a dirty Coke, dirty Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. So the dirty Dr. Pepper is lime juice, coconut cream, and vanilla. Some other of my favorites are butter beer. It's a butterscotch root beer. Kind of like, you see it on Harry Potter.
Yeah.
My favorite one is I can't remember what it's called. It has Mountain Dew, peach puree.
Oh wow!
And coconut cream, and it's like actual peach puree. It's like real fruit that's like blended up, and like I said, there's like 47 different flavors. We've signed an agreement with Red Bull.
Oh wow!
For some of the flavors.
Wow!
So there's going to be like energy drink ones that we do.
Get a cookie.
Oh my God! Get a crumble cookie. Wow! Yeah, you're going to have quite a bit of energy there. I was not aware of the existence of it. If you just said I would have said dirty soda would be like that'd be my hip hop name. Like I'm dirty soda. That would be what I'd think.
That is your hip hop.
It is my hip hop name. Now, I am a soda fan, although I've tried to cut down in my older age, but I still do. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink alcohol, but I love me root beer, sodas, different things. While you were explaining that, I went and I'm looking at some. Jason, this is a whole thing. Mm-hmm. This is a whole industry in it of itself. I mean, and I'm not saying you'll have necessarily these, but everything, like you said, dirty Dr. Pepper, orange creamsicle, all kind. I'm in, dude.
Yeah, so like I said, there's
we broadcast live out there.
There's a bunch of these kinds of stores that started in Utah.
Yeah.
It's really grown back east. There's a bunch now in Texas and Tennessee and Florida, but nothing really out here. So
I just saw a survey last night. This is no joke.
Survey says?
I saw a survey last night that ranked the happiest, they take all these things into account, the happiest and least happy states in the United States. I don't remember it all, except I do remember number 49, that was Louisiana.
Oh.
Number 1 was Hawaii.
Okay.
Number 7 was California. And number 2 was Utah. And I think we know why now.
Yeah.
Dirty sodas.
Dirty sodas.
Dirty sodas. I'm legitimately excited about this. And here's the thing. I imagine you're always incredibly nice and you bring in a box of crumble cookies whenever you come in. By the way, not necessary, but appreciated. But
I'm definitely doing that.
I don't want you to think that if you showed up here boxless one day, we'd be like, oh, Chris.
But while we're at it, what's in the box?
What's in the
Scott probably wouldn't let you in, but we would.
That's a good point. However, I would think for dirty sodas, that's something we'd have to visit you on, right? Is there a way to do that in here?
I'm not running it yet, so
okay. Well, wait, because I'm thinking he's bringing in.
Time will tell.
And then,
yeah.
What I'm saying is, if it's not portable, I would love to come out there and see you at work. And
sure, I mean, you're always welcome to come where I work too.
That's exactly right. I'll roll in there. What would I bring? Like a box of little Sactown Sport. If he brings cookies, what the hell is my offering?
Headphones.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
You can always use headphones.
What do we got in the box, as the famous movie said?
Right. So today, it's a little different. Kind of changed it up a little bit.
Look at this.
So something else we got different at the stores now is we have a bigger menu. We do 6 classic flavors.
6 classic flavors.
So, and none of those are here right now because we've had them for a couple months now. Those are things that are always on the menu now. They're always there. They don't rotate. So it's things like the Oreo cookies and cream one. There's a Snickerdoodle on there.
Yep.
There's the classic chocolate chips. There's the pink sugar. There's the birthday cake.
Yes.
Those are always in store. You can always come in and get them now.
Okay.
Now we have 4 rotating flavors,
Uh-huh.
and I brought those today. We have the Dubai brownie, Dubai chocolate brownie, which is the big popular one that everyone goes nuts for every time we bring it out. This is called Cake Batter Blondie. This is a carrot cake cookie.
By the way, Cake Batter Blondie, you're a hip-hop name.
Yes.
Yes. This is what? Carrot cake?
Carrot cake.
That would be my
cookie.
son's favorite.
So we have a carrot cake, and this is the carrot cake cookie. So it's good springtime this time of year. This is a brand new one. This is called Brookies and Cream. So the Brookie is the brownie cookie and the chocolate chip cookie mixed together. This is different because this one is stuffed with an Oreo. And it has Oreo. Has Oreo on top. And then these.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy. Damn right, Chris.
These are remember how I brought in Thins?
Yeah,
last time?
so good.
Yeah, those are great. These are Snickerdoodle Thins.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's
I can't not do it.
Same concept.
Yeah.
Instead of the chocolate chip, these are the Snickerdoodles. We also have a brownie cookie one, and then we have a Thin coming out in a couple weeks that I'm not even allowed to talk about.
Really?
Oh, top secret.
But we're excited for it.
He had to sign an NDA. There's security outside. We got to do celebrity birthdays, of course, and we're happy to do that and have you participate. Quick advice from you. Every time you come in, there's like a secret alarm that goes off in the building.
Yeah.
Now, I know our sales staff, not including, of course, the lovely Scotty the Body Marsh, who has every right to be here, but sales staff is already probably gathering downstairs.
Oh.
But more importantly, up here. Like, for example, you see that guy in the other room in the purple, he's got his back to us.
Oh, yeah.
You notice how he was in here during the break?
Definitely.
He's scouting.
Cookies,
He's scouting. And I know at some point, how do you in your experience derail people from hoarding your cookies?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
That's the thing. Whenever anybody's hoarding, I'm like, this is great.
More.
Yeah, good point. Whereas I'm very protective of them.
So Kyle's always allowed to hoard.
Oh, that didn't go how I wanted it to, Jason. Celebrity birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies.
All right, let's start with the most important celebrity on the list. I'm understanding it's Crumble Chris's birthday.
Here we go.
Tomorrow? Today?
It is tomorrow. I'm here today because you're not here tomorrow.
21.
I know exactly what it's. I mean, let's be serious. 27.
Oh, 27? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going 26.
39.
Whoa, Chris goes right in.
Scott? 38.
It's the big 4-1.
Whoa! Is the 4-1 big? It's a big 4-0.
I think after 4-0, each one is big.
At that point, you're just celebrating being alive.
Yeah. Happy birthday today to Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey is 48.
47. 54.
Christopher Lott is closest, 57 for Mariah Carey.
Wow.
No way.
Happy birthday
Good
to
for her.
Fergie.
Now, you're not talking about the Duchess Sarah Ferguson. You're talking about London Bridge falling down, Fergie, Black Eyed Peas.
Yes.
Fergie, which, by the way, is short for Ferguson Jenkins Johnson, is her full name.
That is
she is 50.
45. 43.
Carmichael Dave is closest, the big 5-1.
Whoa!
The big 5-1.
For Fergie. Happy birthday, Quentin Tarantino.
Making one more movie. Quentin Tarantino, he says.
Okay.
Direct. That's what he says. QT, as I call him, is 62.
65. 64.
We have a tie between Christopher Lott and Carmichael Dave. Quentin Tarantino is turning 63 today. Happy birthday to Buster Posey.
Crap.
Hey, Dave, he went to Florida State.
He did. Played shortstop.
He also played for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Won a World Series.
Buster Posey is 42.
41. We were born on the same day, maybe. 37.
Tie between the Chris's. 39 for Buster Posey. Former quarterback Randall Cunningham.
Didn't he have doesn't he still, or didn't he have the longest punt in NFL history?
There's something
about
about
like 94, 91 yards.
He's younger than that.
Randy C is, oh God, he's 57.
55. 63.
I think I'm low.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Christopher Laud.
Yeah.
He is 60.
Well, that's because he was looking at it on his phone.
Yeah, he cheated. There you go.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. We will take a break. Hey, happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thanks,
Big
guys.
4-1.
When I see people in person that are not just in better shape and better looking than me, but also more successful than I am, I'm happy for them, but also kind of makes me feel like a loser.
You know what?
Yeah.
Treat yourself to a dirty soda.
When you feel like a loser, nothing to pick up your spirits more than a dirty soda and some crumble cookies. I wouldn't use that as a slogan, but let's just be honest.
You could try that.
You could try it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I'll work for. Yeah, we'll be your PR firm. We'll you pay some cookies. We'll take a break. When we come back, Friday Fun Games. We wrap up the show next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
What's up, everybody? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. Chad, tell us what's going on for the Declaration of Deals sales event.
There's nothing more American than a Jeep, and with the Declaration of Deals, now is the time to get your hands on the ultimate factory-certified off-road machine, the new 2026 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, when you save up to $6,500 off MSRP.
What else do you have?
We have it all. When you check out the certified pre-owned Supercenter, we have over 200 vehicles waiting for you, including nearly 120 vehicles under $30,000. Whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet, and take advantage of our award-winning customer service. As a fifth-generation dealer, you're not a number, you're family.
Experience the difference and see why Hoblet wins award after award for customer service. Plus, you can search, select, and save through and see their entire inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$6,500 total net savings on select new 2026 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon after $6,000 Hoblet discount and $500 military or first responder bonus cash for eligible members. 3 net savings, sample VIN 205698. See dealer for details.
Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated, so don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart, just complete the purchase. Hurry, this deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
When you take the time to shop at Folsom Lake Honda, there's one thing you'll always find. Happy people ready to serve you. As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Looking to own or lease? During the spring sales event, drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Contractors, remodelers, you now have a great supplier to assist you with your next project. Anova Cabinet and Stone in Sacramento. They are Northern California's best kitchen and bathroom remodeling supply store. Anova has the latest cabinet styles, a great selection of countertops, flooring, bathroom fixtures, and more. Visit their website, InnovaCabinetStone.com. Take advantage of their grand opening special, a $750 in-store credit. Stop by today, Anova Cabinet and Stone in Sacramento.
We have finally made it to Friday.
Let's end your week the right way with Friday Fun and Games
on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Well then, look at this.
Yeah.
I love it when Crumble Chris comes in.
Friday Fun and Games.
I have an idea.
Friday Fun and Games with cookies and some names.
I think we should get why am I blanking on one? Would it be like Crystal Jeff?
What?
Or
Crystal Met?
No, Crystal Jeff or
Oh, that is.
Oh, I got it. Fairlife Bill. Let's get Crumble Chris to partner up with Fairlife Bill so that every time Crumble Chris comes in, Fairlife with cookies, Fairlife Bill or Crystal Jeff come in with milk.
My name is Jeff.
I'm Jeff. Hey.
I don't know. Pistol Pete Coffee's doing quite well.
That is like freaking amazing.
Yeah.
That's right up my alley.
You're talking about our show content?
No.
Oh.
Definitely
that's what
not.
you were looking at our rundown. I thought that's obviously what you meant was
That's not
like
bad.
a show. Oh, not bad.
That's not bad. But whatever that thing is, woo-wee.
Did you buy brownie?
Jason did not.
Holy smokes.
He said that we're doing something different this week for Friday Fun and Games.
So we're not doing the memory game or whatever?
Well, you don't know this. Can I submit a request?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
I think today's Friday Fun and Games, we should do I've made up this game too, the very first edition of We Just Eat Cookies. Like, it's just people listening to us, like, eat cookies.
Like, who has the most annoying...
Yeah, and then we, like, the occasional, like, oh,
Chew.
that's great. Or,
Yeah.
ooh, what flavor is that? And we're just sitting here eating cookies and just having small
Great
talk.
idea.
Probably not, right?
1140 tea party.
I guess it is like an audio
Yeah.
medium, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Kind of.
You guys ready, though?
Yeah.
I told you
Let's
that
go.
earlier on the show, Dave, but we are doing the exact same game
No!
What game?
as last week.
We are?
I'm out.
Okay,
love
I'm
it.
just kidding.
No, I
Just
want to
kidding.
play.
Just kidding.
This is the third time's a charm.
No, we are doing a new
Matt.
game. We are doing a new game.
Can I
It
wipe
is
my
factual.
hands on you, Matt? I didn't
Wait,
realize
I
that.
didn't bring napkins.
That's
I brought
okay.
the plates. and
Yeah,
the-
wiping on
it's
his
my-
nice
it's
jersey.
my A's
Oh,
jersey.
it's opening day. All right. This is going to be head-to-head, like little mini games. So the very first one is going to be Dave versus Matt. Then
Little
Matt
mini
versus
game?
Kayla versus...
Sorry.
That's Mickey.
Oh, I was
Idiot.
like, what
Yeah,
is
dummy.
he doing?
Idiot.
What is he doing?
Okay.
Dumbass.
So here we go. The explanation of the game is I am going to give you a word between you two for this first game.
Okay.
And you either have to you have to put that word into a song. Like the song that exists. It's
God,
a
yeah.
one-word song challenge. So it doesn't have to be the song title, but if you first one to blurt it out and start singing
thank you.
the song or a song with the word in it wins. And then we move
I
on.
think I've
Wow.
got it.
Yeah.
So we can't insert the word into a song. The song actually
It has
has
to
to have
have
that
the
word.
word.
The word in it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Then
this is
We'll just go
interesting.
with it. We're just going to play.
Let's
All
go
you
with
ready?
it. All
So
right.
Dave versus Matt. The first word between you two, and just whoever's first just goes. Keep singing it. The word is house.
She's a brick
Oh, yeah.
house.
Dang, Matt was ready. Okay,
Yep.
Matt versus Kayla.
She's mighty.
Song's over.
Mighty.
Song's over.
Letting
All
it all
right.
hang out.
Gross.
The song is over, guys.
The next song, Dave, you get to eat cookies at least. It's not a bad way.
I think Dave threw that.
Yeah.
Matt versus Kayla. The next word is money.
Money,
Here
money,
comes
money,
the
money. Money.
Kayla was on that. You were close.
This is literally the only word in the song.
Well, she got it. Kayla versus Chris. The word is fire.
That girl is on fire.
Wow. That's
Kind of a false start there.
also a true statement. She's
Yeah.
2 for 2.
All right, Chris versus Kyle. Oh, you guys get love.
Love is a battlefield.
It works. It works.
Gonna give me all day. I wouldn't have thought he got that one.
All right.
I watched Chris take a bite of cookie and immediately not even remotely try to
Was
do
he
it.
tanking?
You asked the question, you went,
Yeah.
Chris was throwing it.
I feel like
All
we're
right.
on the Family
Kyle
Feud.
versus Dave. The word is all.
All
The
I
small
need
things.
is just a little more time to be sure what I need. That's the guy Frisco from one of them soap operas.
He was going to do all the
And he
small
did
things.
all-
You guys were like at the same time.
You were.
I think Dave won.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Kyle.
That was nice, you Kyle.
Appreciate your input.
Dave versus Matt. Round 2. The word is walk.
This way.
Yep.
Talk this way.
Did you
Walk
see the
this
list?
way. I didn't know.
No, he
I'm,
cheated.
I'm a little
Word.
upset he got me the
Aerosmith.
first time.
Give me a kiss.
Now I'm being competitive.
gonna
What?
say walk it
Wait,
out.
what? Could you do that again?
Now give me a kiss.
now walk it out. West side, walk it out.
It was going to fit in just nicely here.
You guys. Okay, now we're going to the 1 to 10 game. No, just
No.
Ooh.
This is
Matt-
a great. I love this game.
Matt versus Kayla. The word is please.
Please, please, please.
Help
Me.
me. Help me.
I'm noticing Kayla picks these songs that have just that
word.
word over
Yeah.
and over again,
It's
and
called
it's
strategy.
very smart.
Please don't go, girl.
Oh, New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
You believe in my heart.
The funny thing is I wonder if the audience could tell if that was her or me on the second part.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good question.
Please don't go, girl.
All right.
Is that Kayla?
Kayla versus Chris. The word is work.
Work. Well
You
done.
got a bit of work. That
that
is
was
one
it.
song.
Chris
Yeah.
was right.
Yeah, it is one.
You gotta work, bitch. Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a great song.
Excuse me?
Can you say that?
What did you call me?
Work.
Chris versus
A
Kyle.
dog.
Yeah.
The word is sweet.
Caroline.
Bum, bum.
Okay, see, that's not fair
Yeah,
because he's
singing
white.
it. You gotta sing it.
Yeah.
And by the way,
No, I refuse.
well, then you're out, sucker.
Yeah.
Oh, is Verlad going to sing it?
He
Yes. I think the correct answer,
Let's
by the way, is
all go.
emotion, but
Sweet
Caroline. See, that's
too
it.
early, Dave.
What?
You were too early.
Oh, I was just trying to move it along.
Sweet Caroline is the boomers' Mr. Brightside.
Yeah,
Good
for
point.
sure.
Which is also Gen X's Wonderwall.
Sweet Caroline, no.
Cookie on the
Yeah.
microphone. Yes.
Spitting cookie.
Okay, I guess we're at. Is Kyle banned or is he in it?
I
If he's-
won.
If you no, you
need
did. You have to sing it.
You can't. Sweet Caroline.
Bum, bum,
Well, I didn't get a
bum.
sweet
Okay,
song.
fine. He won. What?
I couldn't think of a sweet song.
Yeah, but I would have liked. Let's try to sing.
Sweet it is to
God,
be
you're good.
loved
You have some
by
good
you.
sweet ones.
You're sweet, Matt.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
Kyle.
sweet.
Kyle versus Dave.
All right.
World.
Around the world.
You know what? No, because I was thinking we are the world.
Yeah.
We are the world. We are the children.
It just has
See,
to
I
have-
did it, Kayla. I did the Daft Punk
That
song.
was
Around
good.
the world
I'm
is
so
the only
stuck
word.
on
I
it
liked
being the
that,
first
Kyle.
Kyle
word.
won.
I actually like that Daft Punk song.
You won?
Kyle won.
Kyle.
Around the world, around the world. It's the only words in the song.
Be free. Go ahead.
All right.
All right.
Now let's go. We'll change it up. We'll go Dave versus
Oh,
Kayla.
I knew it.
Oh, here we go.
The
wow.
word is
Benched.
want.
Want you to want me. I need you to need me.
Okay.
I want you back.
Want It That Way was right there.
I want it that
Okay, we'll try it this
What
way.
a girl wants. What a girl needs.
Okay, we're going to do it this way just for this round. I'm going to give Dave the word first, but everybody has to do a different song.
Okay.
Okay.
Dave, the word is last.
Last
Last
chance. It's random, but last chance streetcar went off the track and you're on it. There you go.
Last Christmas,
Damn
I
it.
gave you my heart.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last
Denim
resort.
Very good.
Saving the best for last.
All right, I like this version. All right, we're going to do it
I
again.
do too.
The next word, and you guys can go in any order. The word is never.
We
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get
are
it.
never, ever, ever.
Getting back together.
And they will never tear us apart. Boom, 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 boom.
I need that room.
Never gonna give you up.
Nice.
Never gonna let you down.
Never gonna turn around.
They
Chris?
took all the never songs.
Oh. Never ending story. La, 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 la.
All right, one more for everybody as well. Wild.
Wild
Thing.
thing. Dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. You make my heart sing.
I love you because you do such a wild girl, like a double shot of love so fine. It's an Aerosmith song. Sorry, it had
Hey,
wild
you're
in
all
it.
Aerosmith this week.
Yeah. What do you want?
What the hell was that? It's a chihuahua?
That's another new drop.
Isn't that what Steven Tyler does?
No.
She got a little sugar in her, and
Little.
Hell.
She had the Dutch Bros. She's basically listened to.
That's a